Bro,
And here we go. Just get those wonderful toys.
Are you playing in the bathtub with your little doll?
Action figure!
you can do it. Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel mother.
Greetings
Hello,
and salivations, everybody.
Hey, Tommy.
Salivations, man. If you're not salivating over the toy stream, what the fuck are you doing, Vinnie?
Right? Oh, dude, yeah, we got some good ones to salivate over tonight. I got lucky. I was able to sell one of the hot toys. That's the only reason I was able to get the things I got this week. Yeah, there was a piece I had gotten rid of. So, and I'm glad I did because, yeah, there's a few things that came out that I was very happy that I was able to pick up. Didn't go crazy, but yeah, there's a few cool things and a couple of classics. And I think I got the best deal out of everyone on this panel. I got the very best deal on something. Yeah, it's literally.
I got a pretty good deal today. Compare, I guess, later.
Okay. Well, yeah. This one was for under $1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got me beat.
Yeah. I was, my jaw hit the floor.
Like what, 98 cents or something?
No, 71 cents.
What the fuck?
71 cents. This item that I got was originally 75 plus tax would have been around $80 or so. I got it for 71 cents. So
that's better than the $10 Transformer statue that's worth like 500. So yeah, dude, that was very close. Though.
Did you like?
That Bumblebee's 1 in a million. Go ahead, Slash.
Did you barter with like a person like that doesn't know what numbers mean? And
no bartering. Nope, no bartering. There was something that was on an incredibly insane sale. When I show it, I will tell everyone because I think the sale's still going on this week. But yeah, amazing. Very happy, very fortunate. But yeah, we're gonna jump into everything. And Tommy, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, I am fucking just doing peachy, man. It's another one of those stellar freaking years already. Wonderful freaking time to be alive, huh? Jeez.
Yeah, to say the
Jesus,
least.
Adam dropped already.
I lost Adam.
He just comes on for the back.
He's out of the Royal Rumble, King.
He went over the top. Shit. Well, we're gonna.
It's as abrupt show starts. That's what does it to him.
Here he is.
I couldn't hear Vinnie and I could hear Tommy, and then I could.
Mark out! His feet didn't touch the outside, King. He's back in the Rumble.
That's right. My feet didn't touch, man.
He pulled himself up. Adam, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here, and it's okay. You might not have spent a lot of money, but I did.
Oh, geez.
Oh, I've got like 25 figures in total.
Holy crap.
Wow.
I bought shit. I haven't bought anything most of the year. I haven't bought anything in 4
Oh, so when you go,
I waited until we
you go hard in the paint when you do fucking.
Yeah, man. And it's again the deals when you're getting McFarlane figures shipped to your door for about $15.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And I got the match to what Trina sent me, the black and white Adam West. For like $20.
Nice. Well,
bro, I saw that red one today that you were talking about in the comic book store.
Nice.
They had the red Adam West, and for some reason they had Wonder Woman with that same Batman packaging. And it wasn't like Linda Carter Wonder Woman either. It was just,
Oh,
like
wow.
it's just another fucking version of Wonder Woman.
Right.
Nuts, man. Yeah, I think they're expanding like to the comic book universe of the 66 stuff. Or...
Yeah, like I think they did Two-Face too. And
Yeah, I know
Two-Face was never on the show. He was never on the show. They
Right,
wouldn't
I know.
allow him to be on the show.
Yeah, they did put him into the comic books. That
Yeah.
I know.
But they wouldn't let him on the show because they thought he was going to be too scary looking for kids.
Yeah.
But they had Shatner do the animated movie version, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who he was
It was
from in
so
the comic.
That was also decades later. They had less
Yeah,
up their ass about it.
Yep. But let's say hello to Trina as well. Trina, how you doing tonight?
I'm well. I'm well. Happy to be back, and it's Happy New Year to everybody that I haven't been able to say that to, and hope everybody enjoyed their holidays and everything. And looking forward to the stream.
Awesome. Yeah, I really do hope everyone had a good holiday, and we're praying that the new year is going to be a great one because we anything's better than the last four, right? We're gonna kick it on over to Slasher. How you doing, brother?
I'm saying this year is not going to be good. Just from the first 9 days, I can tell it's not going to be good. Sorry to be a pessimist about it, but
yeah, no, it's the start of this year has been insane. That is for sure.
Could it just be a residual hangover from last year? You got
hope.
drunk so bad off 2024. We're now.
it's kind of like the way
hangover.
disco still kind of hung around in the 80s for a little bit before it completely died.
Hey, disco is not dead.
Oh, yes, it is.
No. It's
Yeah,
still not dead.
when was the last time you went to the club and danced with fucking?
Hey, don't argue with Trina about this, Slasher. She is the disco duck.
I am too close to 50 to remember when the last time I went clubbing was, but the memories live on.
You used to go to discos?
No, I didn't go to a disco, but I did go to a club.
Trina did not just go to disco; she went to roller.
I was going to say roller.
Oh yeah,
disco,
roller disco. Yeah, right.
Yeah, hell yeah! I used to go roller skating, and definitely there was disco. But yeah, a club that I did go to briefly had different floors, like different types of music, and I would always my friends weren't interested in the disco, but I would go down there and I had fun.
Nice. That's fantastic. By the way, let's say hello to the people out there in the chat. Adam was the first one in tonight, followed by Iceman Modler. How you doing, brother? Always good to see you. He's gonna have to watch on the replay. Yeah, he's overseas. Chaos Hoy, how you doing? Yeah, man. I think he might be on both channels. But yes, that's right. We are streaming on Tommy's channel, my channel, and on my X account. So wherever you're watching from, hello. Salutations, salivations, all of that. We got the CJH Entertainment Plus in the house as well. How you doing? Trina's saying hello to the fine folks out there. Manliness and motivation. Memes of destruction. How you doing? Soul Assassin. Hello. Like I said, man, we got some good ones tonight, by the way. So I mean, there's not a ton of stuff, but maybe there is. I don't know. I got a ton of shorts, so that I know. I put a whole bunch of those up. But don't worry, folks. We're going to be diving into things. So maybe I'll start it off. There's a couple that I'll show here, and then I'll show a few more a little bit later because I do have a lot of them that are privated right now because I just uploaded them. But the ones that are available to see right now, I don't think I showed it last time, but Trina does have this one.
Hey, that looks really cool.
But yes, I think I do remember you showed up on display. Yeah, this thing is killer. I was so tempted, but this was, I think, the day before I got that deal on the Hot Toys. So
yeah, I love that one.
This one looks really good. I didn't want to let go of it, but
there's a few of those 2-packs or even sometimes 3-packs if you're talking about Halloween 3 that they've done that I thought were really good. I thought this one was good. The Jaws one that I did pick up was fantastic.
Yeah, I do have the Jaws
2-pack. The 2-pack they did with the Killer Clowns.
I saw a Leatherface one in the comic book store today.
It's goofy looking, right?
There's two versions of him. There's the one where he's got the female face on in the suit, and then there's the other one.
Hold on, Vinnie. There are 3 versions of him. So there's the original version that they released, and then they just released the 2, what was that, 48 or 50th anniversary, whatever the hell they are. And those are the ones with the bloody bubble on them.
Okay. I don't think I saw those. But
there's like painted on blood stains on the bubble. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
That's cool.
I know with Ash, there's 2 versions of him. One that has no blood, and the other one that is just like giant splotches of it all over him.
Yeah, they did the same thing with Jason, Michael Myers.
Mike Myers, I think there was like 4 versions of him.
For Toonie Terrace, I don't think so. There was the Halloween 1 version and then Halloween 2 version.
There's the one with the bloody eyes.
Yeah, that's Halloween 2.
And then they released them, I think, with the darker jumpsuit when they did the re-release, I believe. Not 100%. You might be right. But I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of different versions of him aside from those. But
okay.
They do look great though. The only one I have out of the horror ones that I know for a fact was the Freddy. I had gotten him when he first came out, and I do have the Jaws. I try not to go too crazy with these. I have the Vincent Price one, and I have the Superman. It's not horror.
The one they did for Nosferatu was pretty good too, and also Vampira. The silver screen.
From Plan 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have an Elvira. There was one that they had laying down. I should have gotten that one, but I didn't want to pay that price.
Oh yeah, the one on the couch, and she has her dog.
Yes.
What the heck is the dog's name? I can't remember.
Gonk.
What was it?
Gonk.
Gonk. Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Holy crap. Yeah, that looked really good. But again, at the time, money was real tight, and that thing it disappeared. I tried to do what Tommy did. I should have went down like the diaper aisle and thrown it there, but
hit it for later.
Right? Oh shit. Daytona Falls, how you doing, man? We got 50 Gizzard in that house as well.
What up, 50?
Hey everybody.
Hello.
What up, guys?
I think
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I think I showed this one on the Friday stream, but I might as well show it again.
Okay, I'm sorry. A nag note. Oh boy, that's bad. A nag note.
I don't know what the deal is, but luckily this was not my car.
I'm pregnant. Call me. That's great.
So I don't know what the deal is with that, but this was hilarious. I had to record
Seth Rollins.
Yes, Seth Rollins or Nandor the Relentless.
Okay, I'm sorry. Seth Rollins looks exactly like Nandor from What We Do in the Shadows, especially his figure.
Does Seth Rollins actually wear that now? A pirate jacket?
He wears so much crap.
Yeah, I've seen some of the stupid shit he wears.
Yeah, I put it on on X as well, and I tagged him, but I don't think anyone's gonna like it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
I think he'd find it funny.
Maybe. I don't know. I tagged him. We'll see.
Okay,
this was retarded.
More retarded.
Gold label Shazam, weird
Demon
fire with Elvis. I don't know what the hell this thing was.
Really bad hair.
That's a piece of shit.
I don't get it.
Wait a minute, is he a vampire or a zombie?
Yeah, is he a zombie?
I couldn't tell you.
Because if he was a zombie, it would make sense for the deceased.
Yeah, that's not part of the deceased line though, because the deceased line has different packaging than that.
Yeah, he had fangs and stuff. The deceased line was still DC Direct. This is McFarlane, so McFarlane doesn't have the deceased. He hasn't done any.
McFarlane doesn't do the deceased ones. I didn't notice I didn't notice that on the package.
Yeah, for some reason, that's still DC Direct. I've seen a couple of them.
They got a shit ton of those at my store.
Yeah, I think Walmart has it still.
The Deathstroke one is $60.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Wow.
They did have a couple other cool ones in here. This looks nice.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love that design.
Yeah, he looks really good. Although, like the arms are not going to move for shit on this.
Yeah, totally.
just by the animals.
That cape is like molded on. Is like
Yeah, either that or if they use a really soft rubber, like that thing's going to deteriorate over time. So, I don't understand why
Look, man. I know you guys love that Batman, but I do not
we know
like.
you
I
hate it,
skip leg
Tommy.
day Batman. I don't like him.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Well, it's
the
from
style.
the animated style.
Yeah, was it third season?
I
Or
can't.
fourth?
I don't know, but I have the Superman I have is styled like that. One of the Supermans I have is styled like that. Isn't that Bruce Timm?
Yeah, Bruce Timm style. All right, so the Superman you have, was it from like one of the first waves of McFarlane figures? Like, it was a while ago.
It was a while ago, yeah.
And he had the big like metal thing that he was bending, like the girder.
Yes.
Okay, that one is probably going to be towering over this guy. This one, this new wave of them they're putting out, they're more properly scaled. That one that you have is probably like 7.5 inches. This guy's maybe 5.5 to 6 inches.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, because I remember that I had picked up the Harley Quinn and the Batman, and I returned them because I thought like they just looked off. The scaling of them weren't correct. This one now, this new wave of them that they put out in stores, they're slightly smaller, and it looks a whole lot better. They're all more uniformed. But they should really
on my wall.
This one actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, versus opening it up.
Yeah, this one if I had gotten them, I would probably just keep them in package.
Yep.
Okay, these
like Tommy said, like skipping leg day. I mean, I still like the style for what it is. I appreciate it. I appreciate both styles, but yeah, skipping leg day, like that figure is going to like collapse.
See, this is dumb. It should say what it just says Shazam on the box. It should say what sort of Shazam it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, motherfucker, we know the costume. Yes, it's Shazam.
Yeah.
We know it.
I hate those gold label things. It's always something weird like that. But like I'm saying, I'll tell you right now, from working with toys and everything, if these knees, like, do you see how bad they are? Like how thin it is? This guy is going to fucking collapse.
Now all I can think about is skipping leg day.
For your entire life, you've skipped leg day.
They've never done leg day their entire life, right? Big bulky shoulders, itty bitty teeny tiny like 12-year-old legs.
What up, Cotton? How you doing?
Hey, Cotton. How you doing?
You know what it's like? It's like the Punch Out characters. Like, you know when you're playing Punch Out, how they're all torso, they're all torso and arms, and they got these little tiny legs.
Yep.
What's up, man? Hey, Time Prophet.
Hey, Time Prophet.
Yeah, I'm showing some of the stuff from this week. Like I said, there's plenty of figures to show and talk about, but yeah, just kind of hitting these right now. This actually looked good. And now I'm not picking up any of these, but
is that Edge?
Yes, it's
pretty
Edge.
good.
The likeness,
it's the AEW figure.
Yeah, the likeness was fantastic in person with this.
The likeness is fantastic.
It really, really.
But
good.
I wouldn't want to get an action figure of him now. I'd want to get one of like.
back
good
in the day.
And interesting.
But still, they did an incredible job.
Yeah.
Like the paint on it, the sculpt work. I was really impressed by this thing. Again, I'm not a big fan of the guy. Like, whatever, like his career, good for him. But
did you see the Sting one they did?
A while ago, yeah.
Where you could change him from Crow style Sting to Surfer buzz
Sting,
cut
yeah.
Sting.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, was it like the more deluxe box?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I seen some versions of those guys. Like I saw CM Punk, Britt Baker, and somebody else. Can't remember who the other one was. But yeah, I have not seen that where you could swap out.
Yeah, the Sting one was cool.
Nice. This was all right. So this is that toy store I was telling you guys about. This is where I flipped that Hot Toys figure. Yeah. So the statues and stuff they had in here, jaw dropping.
Fantastic.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Statues.
Oh shit, that one's dope too.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Sinister Silk stuff.
Yeah, I just noticed it's all like their weapons and stuff. You can't see the characters. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, the Spider-Man? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. It's like he's getting attacked from the ground. That's fucking
That is
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is
Sandman's
really
hand,
Sandman, Venom,
Venom,
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin, fucking
Scorpion's
Doc Ock.
tail.
Wow,
Oh yeah, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
that's cool.
You should have
Yeah,
had smoke for Mysterio.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, but
I mean, at that point, they
amazing.
could have had Electric too from
Yep, Electro or
Mysterio.
Shocker.
Electro,
Maybe
yeah,
on the other
Electro.
side of it.
Or Shocker. Either
Yeah,
one.
they're pretty cool. But yeah, these are beautiful.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That 4 stack. This thing is a masterpiece. The
Awesome.
style of this, he's got Surtur's head there. They're like decapitated. Like this thing is beautiful.
See, I don't like that design of the Thor suit. I like the old traditional blue and red design.
One. Yep.
Yeah, this is from one of the specific comic book series, which I was fine with.
Like, that looks like an Alex Ross fucking painting or something.
No, Assad Ribic. That's or Ribich or something like that. He did an amazing job with. He did the Loki. It was a 4-issue miniseries thing. That thing was it was jaw dropping. The work that he put into
that is fantastic. That was really nice too.
Yeah,
is that Clawful?
Yep.
Oh shit!
It is Claw. I knew it. I was like, no, that wasn't his name. He said, yeah, it is. And he goes, that was the other guy. I'm like, nah, it was this
that's
one.
Clawful.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing looked beautiful. Yeah, and these pieces are very big too.
Oh, he comes with a gun too.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is pretty cool.
There he is.
Good stuff though, man. But yeah, this
I
toy
love
store
that.
it's one hell of a place. Now this one was really cool. I don't know why it was all green, but
this thing's cool.
This looked awesome. A life-size K2SO.
Dude, take the gray and make it purple, and he'd be Jokerized.
Yeah, you could do that.
It looks 3D printed.
It does, doesn't it?
It's cool.
I don't know. In person, like
that would be
an really good.
That would be an awfully large 3D printer, though.
Yeah,
is that the Iron Giant?
Right.
It's like a green version of the Iron Giant.
No, he's the robot from Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Not Alan One Dick or Alan Three Dick, but Alan
Two Dick. when you show his face again, he almost looks like the Iron Giant.
He's got a little bit of that vibe.
The way the plastic is, that looks 3D printed.
It kind of did in person, but it looks so clean though. Like I know the sign says don't touch it, so I didn't, but it looked damn good. It was very impressive. I don't know why they used green though. Why didn't they just make it like that darker color he's supposed to be?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it when stuff's off.
Yeah, Shifty Gizm is saying you do it piece by piece. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but even then, like each piece, like you do have to have a
and...
very large 3D printer.
Oh,
in order to even get decent sized pieces to try to put something like that together.
Yeah,
that's not like your traditional like small time guy trying to 3D print a few pieces.
No.
That's like somebody's got like one of them big box machines.
Yeah,
that costs thousands of dollars.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
One of those warehouse ones.
Yeah, because it kind of looks like even like the chest piece, like that torso, is probably done in 4 or 5 pieces and then like put together.
Yeah, because you can mold them together.
Yeah.
Like even though like some of that looks like it's one piece, it's probably many pieces.
Probably, yeah. But it's beautiful. Like I said, man, these guys did an amazing job. Whoever the hell, again, it was just sitting in the store, but yeah, awesome. This guy, he's also in that the Jedi Fallen Order game because it's around that same time period. So they have a couple of these units in there. They are tough, but yeah, pretty cool. What was that?
So that's cool, man.
Oh yeah, they did a good job.
I'm so excited.
I don't know who that is.
It's the first time seeing this.
And here's yeah, these look pretty cool. I didn't see the one with the cape. There's 2 versions of this guy out right now.
Well, I remember I was talking about him months ago.
Yes,
Call of Duty one.
Yeah, I do remember you saying that.
I'm really surprised that you're only just seeing them now.
Yeah, there was just one sitting there in Walmart. I didn't get it, but I figured let me just
show it off. Still.
Yeah, I mean, it did look nice. I believe that same body is the one that I have from the Mortal Kombat game when they put him in there. But obviously no cape, and they made some changes, like, you know, his big boot and the gauntlet and all that shit. Like, but the base body, I believe, is the same body from the Mortal Kombat one. So still really nice, available right now if you guys are looking for them. But yeah, the one with the cape was nowhere to be found. Yeah, because I know he had the 2 versions. But yeah, so that was it for that part. I'll show more later. But
I do have something small I'm going to talk about real quick before I pass it off to whoever else wants it.
Yep.
So, you know, things been getting a little bit tight again. I know I said a thank you out there to Sean Estep before. I want to say it again for him sending something around Christmas time. I appreciate it. And as soon as I'm feeling like able to get up and, you know, shoot some videos where I don't have irritating construction workers making noise day and night, so I can actually film something without hearing bang, bang, bang all day, I'll definitely get something filmed. But I did stop in Ollie's, and we talked before about the comics. So they had a 5-pack of comics for $5.99.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not showing what was originally on the front because I had actually flipped it around. Okay. But I'm going to show the weakest entries into this 5-pack. So we had this, which I have no clue. Destiny Gate from Top Cow.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, never heard of that one myself. They had this one called Midlife, which looks like a complete snoozer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then they had this one. So it's kind of like that she-spawn looking thing.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's the only one I recognize so far.
Yeah, that was a pretty neat looking cover too. Of course, you know, no markings on there to
cool
designate Image Comics or anything. It's pretty neat, black and white mostly. Then they had this. They had a Black Panther 3 in it.
Okay.
Then they had this is the one I bought it for.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So granted, it's a reprint of Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, but still, even for a reprint, I was like, that's pretty damn cool. And they had an ass load of these at Ollie's.
Oh, beautiful.
With the Death Dealers up front. So
is it $5?
Yeah, $5.99.
Nice.
$6 for it was like 5 comics.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a damn good deal, man. You're talking just over $1 a comic, you know? But yeah, that's not bad at all. And then I don't normally pick these up at all, but they're normally $9.99. There was an extra 33% off, and I think I might even had another discount on top of that. So it wound up being somewhere around like $5. So I picked up the Dengar one because it was like one of the cleanest looking Star Wars.
I know you've been seen. Yeah, you've been eyeing this guy for a while, so I'm glad you finally got him.
Yeah, nice. And for the ridiculously low price that it was on there, yeah, it's like okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's stuff again from like the older shit that they finally put in the plastic form that they look pretty good. Like again, I got Star Killer, Mara Jade, you know. So like again, there's some things still like I wouldn't get the newer shit, but stuff that has to do with the stuff that we actually enjoyed. Yeah, why the hell not?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't have bought this at all if Disney was getting any money directly from the sale of these toys. So. But yeah, well, it's not even Ollie. I mean, you know, Hasbro pays for the
markdown.
Well, Hasbro pays for the licensing. So when it comes to the toy sale, Hasbro is the one recouping funds off the damn toys. And Disney's not getting anything since they already paid for the licensing. So
and I mean, that it's in Ollie's, no one's making profit at that point. Because those things are ready to go into like the
liquidation.
Get
liquidated.
Yeah,
are they ready for the landfill in Nevada?
Pretty much. So, but yeah, that's
she's
great.
On seashells by the seashore. Cotton says he likes Top Cow. They make good books.
They use
Mark Silvestri, right?
Yeah, it's Mark Silvestri. They're hit and miss. I mean, I know a couple of the guys over there. What the hell is his name again?
Was it Cyberforce, right?
Yeah, but Matt Hawkins, like, there's a lot of books that like he's responsible for that just were shit, or they hire like mediocre artists. They did have a really good run for a while, but I don't know. I want to see Silvestri back in charge of everything because Silvestri's got a better eye for that and a better eye for talent.
Did you say DC bought them out?
Huh?
Did you say that DC bought them out, or was it just Wildstorm that they bought out?
No, Wildstorm.
I know they bought Wild.
No, it was just Wildstorm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mark
Chaos.
Silvestri is still in control? Is
So
Mark
that-
Silvestri still in control of everything?
Of top, yeah, it's still his company, but one who's primarily running it is Matt Hawkings.
Sorry,
And-
Tom. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, my bad. I thought you were done. That's totally my bad. Yeah, Chaos. Yeah. Yeah. Wait till I get around to doing that review for that Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime and all the problems with that damn thing. Like, holy shit. And I wish I remembered the guy's name. So perusing through some more of these reviews people gave it that Studio Series 86, everybody praises this thing and they freaking pretty much lick the taint of freaking Hasbro over it. I seen one other guy hitting all the weak points that I'm going to hit on. And I was like, thank God there's at least another reviewer out there with some common sense besides the group of people we got right here. Because there's too many people just willing to suck the ass of Hasbro for freaking no reason whatsoever. And I'm sorry, y'all need to stop. We're not going to get quality shit if you keep saying every single time, this is the best ever. It's the best ever. No, it's not.
I hear you. Yeah, because like I said, there's ones that I know like look like shit, so I won't even go near them. The reviews I give, it's usually they're pretty good because they're figures that I'm looking at them in packaging. Like I'm not dropping money. Because some of these things are pretty expensive. But yeah, if I'm dropping money on something, I want to make sure that they look good and everything is pretty cool with them. But yeah, I've seen reviews from these guys where they give them like perfect scores. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like,
oh, they probably do it because they're getting, getting something out of it. It's not their honest.
Yeah, they're getting the free comps. But even then, that I've gone over this once before. Wait a minute, I've gone over it over and over again. It's called integrity, and it's talking about being honest with the people that are watching your channel because they're coming for an honest review on this thing to see if they want to buy it or not. And if you can't give them a freaking unbiased review, you shouldn't be fucking reviewing these things. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's the same thing with that Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. Everybody freaking clamored about how that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And there was plenty of problems with that thing. And I really do feel that the Netflix version of Bumblebee in the Volkswagen form was better than the new one because it looked more accurate to an actual Volkswagen than the one that they released for Studio Series 86. And it's not to say the Studio Series 86 didn't have some good points. It did, but it had just as many takeaways, which in my opinion really ruins it overall because you want that vehicle form to look as good as the robot form looks. And if something is missing in translation along the way, you failed. Because that Studio Series 86 Volkswagen, in parentheses, look, does not look anything like he did in the cartoon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's for sure.
My rant is over, so whoever wants to go next can absolutely go.
Yeah, who wants to go next, everybody?
Adam, Trina?
Not me. I don't have anything for tonight.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me show another one then. That's probably it's up Trina's alley. I might go back and get this. I pulled a Tommy. I put one somewhere else just in case. But yeah, this thing looked pretty damn sweet. So hold on. The Toonie Terrors of the Universal Monster stuff.
This is really cool.
Is the Wolfman.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Nice.
It doesn't even look like a Toonie Terror. That looks like it could just be a regular figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. But they only had him. But yeah, so I put one somewhere. I don't know. Next time I go, I might get it. The thing is, I wasn't intending on picking up something that I had gotten, but it's again one of those things where you don't normally see it, and you know how rare it is.
I'm really not seeing the Toonie Terror look to this figure.
I know.
It's just like smooth. It's just it's not like super.
It's an awesome figure. I'm just
awesome. Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Man, definitely.
They did a killer job. Frank, I showed Frankie. He's like, why does he have his hands up like he's being arrested? Well, he's got articulation in there, though. I think the wrist turn as well. But yeah, I think they look great.
Yeah, that looks great.
Chaos, I did try to answer you in the chat, but obviously YouTube is rejecting, hopefully, Chaos Hoy is rejected as spam. Yeah, Screw you, YouTube.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's all getting worse with the censorship everywhere. That's why we're just trying to have fun.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
these
Apparently, hopefully is probably medical disinformation.
This is crazy. I don't know anymore. I really don't. Oh, Manliness, he said he picked up Witchblade DVD for cheap. Now, was that the TV series that aired, or was that the like the anime? Because I know there was two different things that they had released. I don't know. Let us know if you're still there. Yeah, I only saw, I think, the first 2 episodes or something of Witchblade. I think it was like on Sci-Fi Channel or something.
Yeah, I remember that. I liked it when it was. I don't think I saw much of that either, but I remember liking it.
I never picked up the comics or anything because I think didn't Witchblade come out like mid 90s?
No.
Mid 90s was when I kind of fell out of
Late?
comics. Oh, late 90s?
Maybe like 97.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I have to look it up for sure, but because she popped up like in a one shot, and then they gave her own title, and that's the one that Michael Turner, like he got pretty famous off. I have the first issue. I think I have that first appearance as well, to be honest.
I would pick them up if I ran into them in the comic store.
Yeah. Well, I know they have like the first 8 issues or something is on that. That's definitely on trade paperback, and I know they ran like again, I don't know what. This is what I can't say about Top Cow. They were running Kickstarters on their trade paper or like their omnibuses.
Come on now.
Like, exactly. You're a comic book company. You need to be begging people for money to print those. Are you for real? Jeez. And especially with all the fans out there of like Michael Turner and stuff, you can't just release that properly. Morons.
Hey, what's going on, Bone?
Hey, Bone.
Hey, Bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiftyism. It was TNT. I remember that.
Time TNT. Okay.
Yeah.
What Witchblade was on?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which thing, but yeah, because the time slot, like it was a weird hour. I couldn't sit down and watch them.
Yeah. It wasn't it later? I think it was later at night.
Maybe, but like I was traveling like crazy around that time, so.
It was live action.
Yep. What's the name? Was it Yancey Butler? Was that her name?
Yeah,
I don't remember, but Time Prophet said that the actress that played her had to stop because she was an alcoholic.
Yeah, you could hear it in her voice. She had very kind of like a raspy voice. It's like, wow.
So they got unburned by what had been.
Like that girl, that train wreck girl from American Pie. Remember that girl? The one who talked like this.
Oh shit. Funny stuff. Yeah, Adam. You want to go next, buddy?
Yeah.
Cool. Because I know you got a lot of cool stuff.
If you want to hit the share button.
Oh, sorry, I just scroll.
No, you're fine, man. It's all good. So we've got.
Yeah, your Transformer stuff is you got a pretty good shelving and everything set up.
Yeah. Well, this is a display from one of the car dealerships. And so there's a itty bitty little micro figure because I just think he looks badass sitting on, Megatron as a tank next to the G1 movie Megatron. I mean, come on, it doesn't get any better than that, right?
Yeah, that is cool.
And then we've got on top of one of the awards I've got there, you've got on the right Eddie Guerrero and Triple H because Trina's here, so we got to bring the wrestling, right? And then SpongeBob, and then Kung Fu Panda XBs because they were pretty cool.
Oh, which one's the Eddie Guerrero car? The green one, right?
The green, yeah, the low rider.
Okay, yeah, the low rider.
Yep, the low rider. And then just kind of more back of how the display actually is because there's supposed to be glass shelves there. And then there's just NASCAR and it's all fun stuff.
Before you go to the next photo. Okay, so you said you got an award. You got to tell us what the award was.
Yeah. Oh, so they were some of them were sound competition awards, and some of them were best in show for my cars.
Nice.
So was it a major award, and did it arrive in a fragile box?
Look, it's pink, man. That's a big award. It's right there, man. Those are the trophies that I got. Those are just some of the ones that we got. And a lot of the stuff was for Make-A-Wish or Breast Cancer Society and all that kind of good stuff back in the day.
That's cool.
And yeah, so that's why this is in the display cabinet with the Joker stuff and all the Scion stuff, including, you got Miss Piggy over there on the left with Kermit on the hood. I mean, how do you not be in our generation? This is the stuff that we all love.
Oh,
And,
That one, all right, that one that has the circle with the yellow stars around it. The red circle with right in the top corner. You see it?
Yep.
What
Top left.
is that like
Oh.
from a show or something? Like I saw like when the faraway picture, I was trying. All right. The middle on the left side.
The circular?
It's the one with the.
Yep.
It's got a hood of the car on it. Inside.
Oh,
The package,
that's
in
what
case
that
you
is. I was trying to figure out what that was.
That's the one that's got Miss Piggy on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, Miss Piggy. All right. I thought it was. I was like, is that from The Simpsons? I'm trying to. And now I see. Now I see Miss Piggy. Yes, I see it now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd have to zoom in, but that's just kind of the way the display cases are, and then there's from the above shot. So you got your Star Wars and Joker, and then the Wright brothers. Just some of the cool stuff.
Yeah.
And why not?
Nice. You got the Bowser.
Like Mario. Yeah, because I've got a bunch of Hot Wheels to go with that. They can go around it. So it's like,
So is that legit just a can of spinach, or is that one of the pop-up spinach cans?
No, that's legitimately just a can of spinach with Popeye on it.
Yeah, I remember back in the day they were doing that.
I went.
I don't remember that
they
at
still
all.
sell them. What are you talking about? They still sell them.
They
You
still
just,
do?
They're made. Yeah, they're made by Libby's.
I've
Libby
never seen
makes
those anywhere. I remember Superman peanut butter, but I don't remember Popeye spinach.
I saw the movie in theaters, and I remember you got a coupon for a free can. So
Nice.
But it's there's it's not a surprise, but there's a faraway shot, and then we've got some of the statues here.
Those are very cool.
Yeah, statues are dope.
What's funny is the Shockwave and the Ravage were mint in box, and so was the Galvatron.
Nice.
So I just threw them in here because I was like, this is going to be fun. But yeah, the Hard Heroes, and then the other one, I can't remember the Galvatron, which one it is, but it was a limited number as well.
That's Galvatron and Unicron.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I like the detail on that one too.
And the Ravage has metallic paint, and there's only 500 of those.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, I mean,
Vinnie, I put it in the private chat, and just in case you haven't seen that, they still sell it.
But yeah, the old school Hard Hero, and there you go. You got the Joker involved in it. The old school, even because it's me.
Nice.
It's me. And then so we've got these ones I bought.
Is awesome.
These ones,
that's he's bending the girder. That's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. These ones were all used and opened and had like a chip or two, so I put them on a subwoofer when I did some of the car shows. Nice. And of course, the original picture.
You got to get Trina Superman there next to him, and they could bend girders together.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, then just kind of, because it's in the gym, because where else are you going to do this? And that's what it would have looked like if I would have played it in order. Been like, hey, look, Transformers.
Manliness. Yeah, I thought it was Libby's, and I know Libby's had it at one time, but no, it must have been like a short run they did. So it is Alan Canning that does it, and they still do it.
Yeah, pretty nice.
It's just when you can have a full display like this, and again, there's cassette tapes, and I had to bring it down here just for Trina because look, there's Hulk Hogan. It's all for Trina because it's all about the wrestling.
Oh, pile driver.
Yeah. Yes.
You got that for me for Christmas one year.
I got it brand
the
new.
record, not the tape. It was the record.
I got
It
it
was the only
brand
record
new.
I owned, actually.
Oh, really? Nice. I got it brand new at Joyce Center when they came here, and I went in the 80s or whatever year that was. That was part of what you could buy.
Beautiful.
At the tables and whatnot. But yeah, that was just like, I thought it'd be kind of a cool way to display those statues because I've got so many.
Oh yeah, I love the setup how you have
and
that.
got them down. That was the thing. Like I had to get on a ladder and then get them all scooted down.
It's a good thing you had your spinach, so you were able to do it.
I've never seen this in the store.
Neither have I.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Kroger's had it. That's where I got mine from, like years ago.
Does anyone remember Superman peanut butter?
No.
Yes, I do. I do remember that.
Heck yeah. And then just because, Vinny, I have to start with this one over here. Shit, where'd it go? This is Tommy's fault. Because he's such a good friend when he sent me the Rogue and Shadow Cat and the Cyclops for the Christmas present.
Uh-huh.
And it was just like, man, because I already had Magneto. So then I got the Sabretooth.
Awesome.
So
yeah, that's a nice looking one.
The other two that are going to be coming soon as well. So we'll have the entire run of it.
Beautiful.
Who's the builder? Is there a builder figure?
Colossus.
Yes, it's Colossus. So if I open it, we'll do it, on this.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm a big one with leaving stuff in the boxes just because that's me, and you never know when you're going to want to. But I actually was winning one of the figures because you can find them on eBay for like $50 if you really, really want one. It's already built. Or
Yeah,
when you were like Tommy was, and you find them for $10.
When you were showing that before we started the show, I was gonna say I saw the cable that cable with the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 gear.
Yeah.
For today, $40.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
I told you he's a harder one to get. That's what I hate about Hasbro. Like, they're popular characters. People wanted them, and then you short them.
You make a limited number and a pain in the ass to get them.
Yeah, dicks.
So because of Vinnie.
Oh, you get the penguin.
Yeah. How do you not for like $10?
Yeah, I was actually looking at GameStop because I know they got a few sales going on. Right. I was trying to see if I could find them for like $5 or something, but. It's already.
But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, we had so much fun covering that, and I was like,
oh yeah, that series is so good,
my friend.
Oh, he did win the Golden Globe, by the way. Colin Farrell. He won the Golden Globe for playing him. So all right, man, I'll show some cool stuff.
Oh, nice hat, Adam. I just realized that was Superman.
Nice.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I turned it around just because it feels weird this way with my glasses on. Because usually, like when I wear the hat, it's when I don't have my glasses on and you're out in the sun, so you don't. But and then just real fast, and then we've got the Joker from the Arkham games. I got him too finally because I've been waiting to get one of these, and I finally got one.
Nice.
So,
that's a nice one.
Yeah, that is cool. I that's the second release because he's got like the sickness there because in the second game he had that big disease. Yep. But yeah, that's cool, man. Very cool, Adam. I want to show off something else too that I saw in the stores. This was very tempting, but I didn't even see a price, so I didn't bother because again, I'm not looking to spend big, but there were a couple of things, and I'll show a full review soon. But yeah, here's Casey Jones. So they had like a 2-pack thing with his dirt bike. This is over in Walmart.
Is that movie version?
Yeah, the movie version.
Oh, so like underneath it's Elias Cotius, whatever you.
That's if the mask comes off. I don't know if the mask comes off, to be honest.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, because they released a version that didn't, but his likeness was under there. It was because people pried it off. I don't think they got the okay. But if he has one if there's one like that, I think this one actually does come off. Because he's got one where he could hold in his hand, so it probably does come off. The first release
This one's
did not.
fucking cool as shit, though. I like the fucking bike.
Yeah, the bike looks great. This might be the same bike that they used for the John Connor in Terminator 2.
Probably.
I think it was the same one, which I was very tempted because it did look really good. But because I already have him. I had the 2-pack with him and Raphael with the trench coat.
How much was this?
Again, I didn't see a price. Because if I saw it and it was tempting enough, I would have probably gotten it. So maybe it's better the price wasn't there. Because I don't have room for a lot of shit.
Right.
And again, money's been been very, very tight lately.
But it's the same dirt bike that was in the.
But it's cool to see though. I'll say that much, man. They did a really nice job. The detailing. I love all the hands he comes with. The brick, the
pads
bats.
as well. Is that pads?
Yeah. Dude, this is great. Yeah. There's the glove too.
Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah, this is too good. But yeah.
I always like shit when like a figure comes with the vehicle. I always think that's awesome.
Yeah, because it's very rare. You don't really see that often anymore. But
now they want
there were like the lines of GI Joes when they would do that.
Yeah. So I guess I'll show the short first, maybe, or should I just do the full review?
And if you didn't get the vehicle, you didn't get that Joe or Cobra. Like that would,
Oh,
I mean, occasionally they would have vehicles that didn't have drivers and shit.
Yep, that too. But those could be the army building ones you could.
Yeah, those could be like any old character could drive.
Yep. So we kept talking about it. I mean, Adam's wearing the hat, so I might as well show it. Trina knows I got this. I got my hands on it. This thing sold out. I'd pre-order, but I figured, let's do the full review. I'm not gonna do the short. I'll put the short up later by itself. But I did get my hands on the Christopher Reeve Superman figure from McFarlane. Sure. The thing is a colossal pain in the ass to get. He was sitting there in Walmart, one of them, just on the shelf. And again, the barcode.
That fucking they got the face down.
This one they did. The other one is off, but this is the second head. He has 2 heads that he comes with. So here's more of the one from the third movie when he's angry and he's the evil version.
Yeah,
but,
he's got like the stubble.
Yeah. Now I gotta say, when I first saw it, I thought this thing had some problems, but seeing it in store, it looked a lot better. And then having done the review, it started off not so great, and then by the end of it, I was really enjoying this figure. I thought they did a very nice job, but like I'll be getting into it. But yeah, awesome shot of him on the back. Again, that's really classy. I like that they did that. Pretty damn cool. But yeah, this is the collector's edition one.
Yeah, this was awesome. Awesome. Did they do a Lex Luthor Hackman figure?
No, they did not.
They
do have the evil version of him though. He's got the darker blue.
Yeah, it was kind of like bluish grayish.
Yeah, that's the other version that they did of him. Again, they're just reusing the molds, but I think
they should do Hackman, and they should do fucking. Even though the movie sucked, they should do Nuclear Man.
Nuclear Man.
Yes,
giggles.
Very hilarious. I'll say the weakest point of him is just like his kind of standing pose, because now here's the thing, and I say it during the review too. He was 6'4". He put on a lot of muscle to play Superman, but he still wasn't massively jacked like the superheroes that we're familiar with nowadays. Yeah. So, and if we do remember, he was a little more slender looking. But
yeah, he wasn't roided out. He looked like, like big, but not like fucking.
Because he didn't have to be, and that's the beauty about Superman.
That was the point.
Yeah, you don't have to be super jacked, but it's very classy. That again, he's probably
this is a dope ass figure.
Yeah, this is so. Oh my god.
Yeah, you found that at Walmart.
My one gripe, he should come with an American flag that he could hold.
I expect Tommy to be like finding it at Target
for $4.99.
Dude.
The leprechauns at the counter. Oh, you found the Christopher Reeve Superman, didn't you?
You found me part of good. Damn you, Vinnie.
That's hilarious. She's like, she busted a gut laughing because she knows it's true. That's why tonight I do have another figure that I got a better deal than Tommy would have found. So that's why I'm eager to show what that is too. But this one, yeah, he's about $30. Yeah. So, but
Oh
again,
man, that's
Yeah, this is fucking awesome, dude.
he
That's
is
worth $30.
awesome.
Going
Yeah.
right next to the Adam West freaking Batman, bro. That's
Which is funny that you said that because in the short, that's what I have. I'll probably post that up before I put this full one out for
because
everyone.
we were talking about how we wish they had more characters.
And he has the awesome that they did the S on the cape.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't like when they omit the S from the cape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a really nice job. Like I said, articulation wise, like there's things I think aesthetically could have looked better. Like I have my issues with it, but like I said, where he really excels is when you put him in a flight position, because he does come with a flight stand. Thank God. I mean, it's still the crappy ones that McFarlane uses, but at least he has it, so that's a good thing.
Cotton is saying he wants a life-size Miss Tessmacher. Don't we all?
Yes. You're not wrong. Holy shit. But yeah, see, and this is the other thing that bummed me out too. Why didn't they paint the ball joint? It's like the way that the costume comes down to
Yeah, it
the
looks like
wrist.
he has a sleeve on top of a sleeve, right?
Yeah. So that to me, that's a big error. That should be painted peach colored, especially with how it was too, because it rode up a little bit on his arms. Still look good on on Christopher Reeves, but yeah, how come they didn't do that properly here? He arches back really great. Arching forward, he needs more there. This is bad design work, and the rubber that they use for his underpants there, it feels very flimsy.
Go ahead, say it.
His
cheap,
diaper.
Cheap.
His diaper.
His
But
diety.
now here's the thing too, with this type of rubber that they use, I be very cautious with your figures, because I think that the yellow paint could definitely rub off. And that's what sucks with why they use this kind of cheap rubbery.
So just his groin
More
area
rubber.
is rubber, and
Yeah.
everything else is plastic.
Right. Now the Henry Cavill one, it's like a harder. It's plastic, but it's not as dense as the rest of the body, and it works well. Why did they give him rubber underwear? Like,
Well, they wanted him to be safe, as
Yes.
Cotton would point out. There's no need to know somebody getting knocked up because of his figure.
yeah.
Depends.
Well, it is Superman. Wouldn't it come out like a bullet, faster than a speeding bullet?
It would just go through her.
Was it Jay and Silent Bob that had this conversation that
There's a
only
bunch
Wonder
of
Woman
people.
can handle Superman's sperm?
Yeah, I think anyone who was buying comics back when the movie came out, we had this conversation.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot her back out.
Yeah.
Yep.
It depends.
There you go.
But okay.
Yeah, Shifty had said he got a pre-order up for his.
In the heat
he was
of the
also
moment,
talking about a Chase figure.
Yeah, the evil version.
Was he gonna have a kryptonite condom?
in the heat of the moment, like Superman's gonna fucking break some girl's poor pelvis and fucking cripple her for life, you know?
Yes.
Or at the very least, the jaw.
Oh, jeez. They don't call him Super for nothing.
Could you imagine that? It'd be like somebody getting hit with a fire hose. They get
Why is
blown
the
back
head
about 40,
3
50
counties over?
Okay, hold
What
on.
are we talking?
There's something I want to point out too with the figure, and for people when you do get yours, if you're opening them up, be very careful with these joints. The knee was so tight that when you go to move it, with the double joint there was like stress marks on the upper part here.
Damn.
So be very, very careful. You might want to heat everything up beforehand. It's because of the weird dense plastic that he uses. I kind of pointed out here. I mean, by the time the review was done, like it looked a little bit more normal again. But like when it starts to turn white from the stress, like I had a little bit of that on that upper part.
And pro tip: if you do wind up getting some of those stress marks, once again, just use yourself a good heat gun. You could steal your girlfriend or your wife's hair dryer and use that as well, and just put that over top of the plastic where the stress mark is, and it'll disappear.
Nice.
So how do you recommend heating him up before you start like moving his joints around, like in hot water or?
You could do hot water, but like Tommy said, a heat gun's probably a little bit better. Just go kind of like lightly, like make keep a distance and kind of hit it lightly and tap it a little bit. Make sure that it's not being overheated. Because you could also have other issues that way. But see now this all right. So this is my major gripe with McFarlane is those god ugly pins that they're putting through the figures. There are a number of companies that have pinless. When you go pinless, it's a different kind. It's an injection mold, so it's a more solid joint that is easier to maneuver. When you have the pins through it like that, you're going to have other issues. In a lot of cases. So whoever's watching this, if it's more people from McFarlane, again, I used to be the lead designer. I know what I'm talking about. Been in toys for a long time. This stuff needs to be, again, his new figures, he shouldn't have these pins anymore. And people they've been bitching about it a little bit, but like Tommy was saying, these reviewers who all they do is kiss ass for the sake of kissing ass, step it up a little bit.
It's so dumb to do that, man, because they keep making they keep fucking up shit, and then if you don't get negative feedback, you're not going to correct course.
Because listen,
you
the
need
reason
negative feedback to correct your fucking mistake.
Yes, this is the reason why we have a cloth cape that's wired, because people were griping and bitching about all of the superheroes that had those capes. They were too heavy, they were too big, and they'd even throw off the balance of the figure. And a lot of them just look ugly as shit. So he started giving them all, cloth.
What, like all the early Spawn figures?
Like the Spawn figures.
Yep.
Sometimes it looked cool, and sometimes it didn't with those Spawn figures.
And that's we could have another conversation on that, because when I was working there, I heard a lot of stuff about it and how he wanted that starch looking like you put tons and tons of starch in the laundry, and then you just fold it and fold it and fold it. I mean, what the? For a statue, fine. For figures, no. Use common sense, but maybe
you have to have sense to have common sense.
Maybe he was getting poisoned from all the tuna he was eating. Who knows?
But anyway, getting a little mercury poisoning.
Maybe, right?
A lot.
But yeah, I like this head sculpt better, but the hair is more iconic on the other one. On the one that it's already on him. But yeah, this is the better likeness out of the two.
I like that hair.
It's still good, but the other one has the more of the iconic, how clean and stylized it was. It was closer to his head. But both are excellent.
That finger is for when they make the Margot Kidder figure.
I'm getting a little concerned now. Like, Trina's fangirling too much. I think she's ready to take the fire hose. I'm a little bit worried about her.
Jesus.
The what?
You filled the cup.
I made Trina stutter.
Hold on, because Tommy's gonna get one on the toy stream. It's rare, but he got one on the toy stream.
Not okay.
There you go. You got a Loja. And what kills me is I saw a couple of people review him, and they kept saying that this was kryptonite. This is not kryptonite. This is literally one of the crystals that he had in the movie. This is the one that he uses in the Fortress of Solitude. If it's kryptonite, he would not be able to hold it.
Who was saying it was kryptonite? I want to go bully them.
A couple of reviewers were saying that. It's like, what,
oh God!
Are
you clothes? Remember?
Yeah,
like you don't even
when he puts them down in the setup, they were all glowing.
Yeah,
like
you don't even have to be. You don't even have to be like a comic book nerd or anything like that to know that. I don't understand how they didn't know that. That's stupid,
right? Jesus. Now, granted, if you have a villain figure, if they do make a Lex Luthor or something, yeah, you could probably swap that hand out and go, yeah, this is kryptonite. But it came with Superman. It's not kryptonite. Watch the original movie. You'll see.
Yeah.
But I do like that he came with all the different hands, though. I mean, that's fantastic.
And he did come with a stand, huh?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
awesome.
McFarlane. McFarlane is good about including stands.
Yeah.
Oh man.
especially with the collector's edition ones, you have to add the extra stuff. So I'm happy it was there. They need to redo it though, or at least have a part where you could swap it out and use better plastic, because that part that arches up, that longer piece, is very flimsy. So if you have a figure that's, depending how it is, you're going to be flopping all over the place, and that thing could snap. And now it just sounded like something else completely.
So is this before or after the fire hydrant?
Well, there was a salad mixer I might show later. Trina, she nearly died laughing when I showed her this thing. This was great, but we'll probably have to get off of YouTube when I show it. We'll probably just do it on X.
See, now every time you're going to show a Superman figure, the only thing I'm going to be able to think of is NWA with that one song, Splash.
Oh, shit. But I got to say, though, yes, this is where the figure excels. Putting them in flight positions, this thing looks so damn good. This is what it was meant for. So beautiful, especially with the wired cape, the yellow, Superman sign in the back there. Beautiful stuff. The articulation, because how it arches on the back is perfect for it. This looks damn good like that.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
I could hear right now. Just looking at that figure, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Shifty, I'm with you there. The one complaint I have as well with that other one, he should have came with the really angry face, or with the gritting teeth, the yelling. That would have been awesome. But yeah, because basically, so the chase figure, it's the same head except they painted the eyes all red. So like he's about to use his heat vision.
Heat vision. Like where's the heat vision, or like the breath, the cold air.
The super breath.
So here's my world's finest. This was the one that I sort of slightly customized. It's basically I swapped out the head and the hands on that figure. But yeah, it's Nightfall Batman's head and hands with the Tim Drake Batman body. That's my preferred look. But yeah, that Batman, hands down, one of my favorites. So if you wanted something more
I want to correct something that was said here. Slasher saying he could just hear that Superman music, and I'm sorry, all I hear is 1 for the treble, 2 for the bass. She got Superman fire hose all over her face.
Yeah, after the show's over, Tommy's going to be looking up Superman porn.
Was it Bloodhound Gang? Is it one of those?
Oh, Shifty, yes.
Yeah, they got to do a Tom Welling.
They got to do the shitty characters from the Superman movies, like when fucking John Cryer was Lex Luthor's nephew.
Oh shit! And then he became Lex Luthor.
We gotta have Richard Pryor though.
Otis.
Yeah.
You gotta have a Ned Beatty.
Gotta have Otis.
Yeah, Ned Beatty. Yeah, that would. I would actually have to get that.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people really do piss on the Superman 3. I've rewatched it recently, and it wasn't quite as bad as I remember when I was younger.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like 4 is the one I know I definitely hated, though, with that nuclear man or whatever he was.
Yeah. So I wanted to showcase him along with Henry Cavill Superman.
Nice.
So, all right, this is the one from the 2-pack. No, I do not own the 2-pack. Yes, I gave the middle finger to Todd. I got it, and then I swapped out the one I had and brought it back because I'm not paying $80 for a cave troll and the Henry Cavill Superman that should have been carted to.
That awesome Doomsday.
Yeah. Oh my god, that thing was a piece of shit. But
Minecraft.
I gotta say, both of these look great. I do like them both. The material is completely different on the capes too, by the way. The Henry Cavill one, it's a lot thinner and it's bigger than the Christopher Reeve one, but still both very nice. The flow of the Henry Cavill one, you get a lot more posability, I think, out of it. The way it drapes it's so good.
Well, really I mean, that makes sense because the Reeve version of Superman, his cape didn't go down to the floor.
No. Yeah, it was shorter. Yeah, it was by his calves. But yeah, very accurate. I'd say they did pay good attention to detail with both of them.
He would look so awesome if he had the flag in his other hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even behind him.
Yeah, I'm sure on eBay they probably have those, but this was my favorite. The way I set this one up. Yeah, that's picture perfect right there. Like I said, his flying poses, 10 out of 10 on that.
Dude, I would end up using fishing line down here and hanging him from the ceiling.
I need him.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing that.
Say it, Trina. Say it. We want to hear you say it.
What?
I want him. I need him. He must be mine.
Trina's like, break out the fire hose.
So, like I said, even with a lot of the gripes I had, I gave him a very high score. He's about like, I gave him around an 8.5 out of 10, leaning towards a 9. Like I said, I have my gripes with what I think Todd should have done, and something especially as awesome as a Christopher Reeve, you should have done pinless joints. There were things that they needed to fix on this for sure, but for what it is, it's still very, very solid.
Is the S like it's not painted on? It's kind of like rising from it.
Partly, it's only because it's so zoomed up. When you have it in hand, it's not something that really stands out like that.
Because I see like some sort of weird blue.
There's a little bit of a lip
around it.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of a lip, but that is all solid the way that they have it. But yeah, like I said, it's not anything that really stands out too much. But again, they're minor gripes that they could have fixed and made this thing absolutely fucking perfect. But for what it is, still very solid. I think the face could have been a little bit better, in my personal opinion, because I seen what they're capable of doing, the realism that they could capture. This was clearly outsourced. This was not hand sculpted or digitally sculpted by an American. I believe this is China all the way, and that's where the problem is. If this is someone who was like a major fan of Superman, they would have really made sure that likeness was balls on accurate. But like, it's, you see it there, certain angles you really see it, in others it just looks off, or the way the lighting hits. He's got like this big part right here in his face that like bubbled out. It doesn't make sense depending on how the lighting is, but
yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So out of the two head sculpts, the one from Superman 3 is the better head sculpt for sure. But like I said, this is the cleaner haircut, the cleaner style. But again, both are very nice, and yeah, posability is fantastic, especially with the flight stuff. That's what you want. And yeah, so it's really good. Again, he's a little more difficult to do because the newer ones, like, they're more buff. They're like, you could go bigger with certain joints and things like that, and the muscles. He had more of a slender kind of look to him. So what they did and what they had, available, still very, very good. He's probably the best Christopher Reeve Superman on the market right now. I don't think there's really too many that could top it aside from the 1/6 scale, the 12-inch figures.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who was it? Someone asked if there's been Soul Assassin asked if there has been a perfect Superman figure. Perfect, I don't know. Hot Toys comes pretty close, but that's
super expensive.
Yes, and it. I think it looks very close because it looks like he's wearing a spandex suit. But even on that one, the eyes are a little off. So I don't think there has been a perfect Superman.
I sort of customized one. There was one that but the head sculpt was the Hot Toys one, and the head sculpt was pretty solid. Let me see.
That's kind of like what Shifty was saying, doing the kit bashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same problem that I've run into with a lot of the Transformers that they put out. There's very few that come like, 10 out of 10. And I've given 10 out of 10s for some figures that were really good, but they still had issues. I mean, technically, they probably should have got a 9.5. I would say probably the only one that I've seen recently at a Transformers, and you figure that's a little bit easier to do because you don't have the detail in the face and everything like that. You just got to get a toy robot's face right, which is not that difficult. And the only one that I think that even came close to that 10 out of 10 and nailed it was the freaking Gears figure. The lower price point one, like that Optimus Prime, they came close, but it just still wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous. And a lot of these companies just drop the ball like that. And that's where it's up to reviewers being honest, calling them out on this shit, and for the customers to say, hey, you need to go back to the drawing board and fix some of this shit. And we need to say this, or we're never going to get our money's worth, and they're just going to keep downgrading everything.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. So this is the one that I customized. So the body was a comic book version of Superman that I got for cheaper. And then I found the head, I think, for like $15, something like that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so and the way that the cape flows too is really, really nice. I believe he came with another one that was wired, but I kind of like the one that was just kind of draping down, kind of classy. But yeah, so this is the one that I had customized a couple of years ago.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he came with Metallo. Yeah,
Metallo.
With that head, yeah. So that was pretty cool, and the base is nice too. You could actually extend it to make it a little bit taller if you want. But yeah, so I do have a 12-inch version, and yeah, I think they did a really nice job.
Yeah, that is wow.
That was the original head that came with it, and I thought that was so off.
Jesus,
terrible.
Yeah, horrible. But again, they try to do a comic book version. I'm like, with a giant jaw like that, like it was so stupid.
Those far apart eyes.
Yeah, ridiculous. But that, I mean, look at the eyes on that.
Yeah, that looks fucking
Dude,
awesome.
it's perfect. It's it's amazing.
So to sort of to answer your question, yeah, there is a version out there that you can kind of make, and I know there's other people that they've had like other bodies and they've taken like the costume off of this and they put it. They really did extensive work. I just did a head swap. Don't have the time or the money to invest in more, but for what this is, yeah, I was super happy with this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is absolutely beautiful.
What does everybody want? What does everybody need? Vinnie only paid $15 for that head.
Yeah, Soul Assassin. I can imagine Tommy's Transformer room is a Frankenstein style office with parts everywhere and a guinea pig Igor walking around. Actually, my toy room, and I've shown Vinnie, Trina, Slasher, and a few of the others pictures of it. It looks more like the Planet Junk because there's shit everywhere because I have nowhere to put anything.
Planet Hoarder.
I see the Junkions is what I see.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
since everyone's fucking showing off Superman. I got this guy.
The 90s Superman.
$5,
The return.
The return of Superman figure.
Nice.
He's a little bit loose and he has no accessories, but I do like this costume for the storyline purpose.
Yeah.
I do like it for that. He's a little stuffed up and a little loose, and he has no accessories. But I think this is Mattel was doing Superman figures for a little bit in the 90s.
Yeah,
from that line.
Now it's McFarlane did do one where he has the black and the silver.
Yeah,
it's from the comic book, the Lois and Clark one, which was actually a really good series. It was before the guy from Marvel came over and ruined it all. But it was really good, and the artist who was working on it was his name is Lee Weeks. He did an incredible job. Like, I never really picked up Superman books, just here or there. I was picking up that series because it was so good. And
I was always picking up Superman books. And going through my old collection, there's so many. There's more than I realized I had.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, but the one that Todd made, it looked incredible. He had a black beard though, and his hair was shorter. But it looked fantastic.
And,
it did look good.
So we were talking about this guy last week, and I found him in the $5 bin. Long shot.
Nice.
And
Nice. So you found long shot in the $5 bin.
He's missing. He has like the strap that goes over his shoulder. He's missing that and a couple of his blades. But
but for $5,
$5, and his
I had him. Yeah, didn't he come with like those little those throwing weapons as well?
Yeah, there were like 2 daggers and shit.
Yeah.
And he had like a brown strap that went over his shoulder.
Yep. And what's up,
Trina? How you doing? Tina, sorry.
Tina. What's up,
How's it
Trina?
going, Tina?
And
what's going on, Trina? Welcome to the panel.
Oh, by the way, Tina, don't forget, Sunday we're doing season 2 of Arcane as a reminder. So we'll do the first 3 episodes on Sunday.
And this is my last pickup for the week. So we were talking about
shit.
Star Wars figures. OG Greedo. This
Yeah.
is the fucking very first Greedo figure.
He shot
Shot
first.
first.
There's I have a story about this. Not this particular Greedo figure because I just picked him up today, but
That's Guido.
this Greedo figure. So I saw this figure in the store as a kid, and Star Wars, He-Man, and G.I. Joe is what introduced me to toys. And I saw this fucking green guy, and just because of his colors, I was like, oh my God, I want this figure. So one day, my asshole brother, he comes home with the Greedo in the fucking package. And he hands me the figure. He's like, here, I got you this. And I'm like, oh my God, like, freaking out. I'm a little kid. I just got a fucking awesome action figure. And I open it.
Mhm.
This asshole, after I opened it, no, I was joking. This is supposed to be a gift for this kid's birthday party I'm going to. This asshole got me in trouble with my mom and dad for that.
Wow.
I found out years later he did that he tricked me, my mom, and my dad.
Damn.
Because he wanted me to open this figure so he would have an excuse to be able to fucking play with it.
Oh my God.
He tricked me, my mom, and my dad.
What a dick.
Fucking asshole. But $15, and he comes with the blaster. So it's it's rare you come across new Star Wars figures where they actually have the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'll pay $15 for that shit.
Yeah, for
Some
15
people
though,
are
yeah.
probably charging $15 on eBay just for the gun, anyway.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Is Disney, not Disney, but Star Wars rather. See, I'm seeing everybody talking about Disney as asshole. They were really the first ones that started doing the reuse stuff. Yeah, I seen George. George is in the house. What's up, George? Frankie's also in the house. What up, Frankie?
What's up?
They were the first ones to start doing a lot of reusing. So, like the same blaster you see for Greedo was used for Han, was used for a bunch of other characters. The same thing with the Stormtrooper rifle. Like they gave that to almost every single character, like the one that they called Hammerhead back then. It's now named
they didn't have variety with the weapons. It was all the same weapon over and over.
And if you wanted extra, like different weapons, you had to order the weapons packs. That was something else we were talking about in one of the other shows.
Stormtrooper's blaster was the same as Boba Fett's blaster, and so on and so forth.
Yep. Yeah. I think one of the few that they gave a unique weapon to, and they never reused it for any other character. There's two. There's two characters. No, they reused that axe for another figure. I don't remember which one it was, but Bosk's rifle, because it was really like weird the way it was shaped, almost like a curve to fit in his claw hand. That was one they never reused for another figure. And then there was a tool for the robot droid. So do you remember the medical droid from Empire? It had like the million, all the arms.
The
one that had all the arms that popped up.
I remember the blue one with had like that rebreather thing.
No, yeah.
The one that's the one that's
it was him. You're right. It was him. I was thinking
the one that was putting together Luke's cyborg.
Yes, the back to tank droid. I think they called it.
Yeah.
So he has that weird eyedropper weapon or an accessory, and it's actually supposed to be for him doing the electrical shocks through the banked attack or whatever the hell it was. So I still have mine with the original accessory with it, which is really hard to find. The other one I was thinking was the other medical droid. He's got like a whole bunch of white arms that just popped up around the figure. I was thinking it was him. It was the blue one.
The bounty hunter Leia had a staff, right?
Yeah.
Did she come with a gun too? I have two of the bounty hunter Leias with no fucking weapons or the helmet or anything.
I think she only came with the staff, but I'm not 100% sure.
Didn't have a gun? Oh, okay.
It's like Lando came with a freaking Stormtrooper rifle as well.
Yeah, I'm sure like every single one of them had that same blaster.
Yeah. Damn. Well, before we get more into Star Wars stuff, I did have another Superman-related thing to show. This was pretty cool. It's something I got on discount. No, it's not the really big item I was talking about that I got for $1, but
I gotta step out for a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry, I have to go check on something.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, the one I'm about to show is it's a hybrid figure of Batman and Superman. It was based off of a comic book. So the artist was Dan Mora, and so I did this whole review, like it's like a 3-minute short basically. And this thing, again, I like that. I like the artist a lot, and the design is kind of interesting for what it is. But the figure itself, the sculpt work that they did, to me is incredible. Like it has a really good feel to it, and moving it around and stuff, the articulation. I think they did a very solid job. But yeah, so here's the artist's work. That's what it looked like. I know on Twitter later he goes, I wish I added the red cape. He goes, I don't know why, but I left it out. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty interesting design. And was not expecting to see this in plastic form, to be honest. But there is another version where he's got like kind of green, partially green, transparent legs. Again, it's like a platinum edition or something. That other version, but this one I got on discount. I think I paid $15 for it. But again, I like the artist, and I kind of did. This thing could even be customized, to be quite honest, because the body is that good. Whatever this base body is that they use, I hope they reuse it later on because it's very solid. It has more of that heroic, comic book flair to it, in like especially the upper body area. The legs too, they're bigger, they're more defined. But he's very well proportioned. A lot of McFarlane shit, it's like the legs are too long or things look off. This one, I think they handle it in a really good way. So
his body kind of looks like Deadpool.
A little bit. He feels like a beefier figure compared to a lot of the other stuff that they have out there. Like when you kind of mess around with it, but he does come with the 3 batarangs that I think they were Green Lantern powered. I don't remember what the storyline was. But he came out a couple of years ago. It was like a one-shot, kind of like the character itself, like whatever the story was. It was magic was involved, so they merged the two of them or something. But
which is kind of odd because that's Superman's weakness is magic.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if Mxyzptlk was the one that was involved in that. I forget, but articulation is really nice on this thing. Like whatever pose you kind of put him in, he looks tough. He looks like a badass. So again, I like fun figures, and it doesn't have to be a character that you 100% know, but as long as they do it right, and I think they did. Like this is really it's really cool. Like the rubbery material they use for the crotch area for the diaper. It feels more sturdy, that's for sure. Again, the articulation in the knees and stuff are great. There is no boot cut, but he does have a lot of movement in the ankle, and it's very well sculpted. I had to put the Christopher Reeve Superman head on it, and it works. Something about it, the proportions, it feels good. So I figured, let me get that in there anyway to show people. So if you want to swap heads, you could. The red one was a bit of a pain in the ass to get off, but this one was easier to put on, so not bad there. But I figure, yeah, if you want to do customization stuff, you want to play around with your figures, do whatever you want.
What are you trying to do to Trina? You keep popping out that Christopher Reeve head.
It's teasing me.
Yeah. But I really
think of big forest fires and stuff, Trina. Just calm down.
But I really do like the aesthetic of this figure, so I gave him I'm kind of similar, like an 8.5 on this guy. It's fun. If you could get it for cheaper than what it is, then yeah. So let Vinnie cook.
I love that.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, because he's Italian, so it'll come out good too.
That's right. I do pasta carbonara.
But can Vinnie make bologna?
No. It's hot dogs.
Stop that. But yeah, this looked good though. I don't know. I have it right now. I do have it on him, and just messing around while we're doing the toy stream here. He looks good. Yeah,
it does. I don't know how, but you made that work.
Yeah. But yeah. So if you guys want to do something like that, you definitely could. But yeah. So I dig the 3-minute Trina shorts that they have available now. So I didn't want to waste a full review. So like a quick mini one. Yeah, I think these work pretty good.
I wonder if they're going to give me the 3-minute this time, because they didn't give them to me last time that you were saying you had them.
I had it for like literally one day. They let me do it for one day, and then yeah. So I think in the new year they just decided we'll give that option. But so yeah. Check next time you upload. But yeah, cool stuff though. Very cool.
So I want to say something. Maybe you'd be a little bit proud of me. I got an Italian food correctly.
Oh yeah.
So one of the things I like to do is the BattleBot stuff. And unfortunately, ever since that, and they were and the only reason it's coming up is because Shifty brought up Warner Brothers, and they were talking about Disney needs a course correct and blah blah blah. They never will. Disney's never going to do it, not until all the board of directors are out. When the board of directors are out, you'll see a course correct at Disney. Until that happens, it's never going to happen, because all the players beneath Iger, Kennedy, they're nothing but they're puppets. That's all they are. The board of directors are the ones calling the shots. But ever since Warner Brothers, the Max merger with Discovery, they started making cuts to certain things. And one of the things they just cut from Discovery was my BattleBot show. I was like, you sons of bitches.
Oh, that's
and yeah, but so I was rewatching some of the older ones, and there's this bot on there called Ripperoni, which if I could figure out how to make that toy, I absolutely would. I'm just not sure how to do it without a 3D printer. But they came out and they had this big slab of meat they were cutting from, and I automatically said, "Is that prosciutto?" And I was right.
Nice.
Italian ham. I got it right, Vinnie. You should be so proud of me. I got an Italian food right and called it by its proper name.
Good for you, Tommy. Oh, shit. The other day where I was in the store and I walked by, and that's the first thing I saw was bologna. And I went, oh, God, Tommy. I just heard you say bologna in my head. I'm like, oh, no.
Oh man!
One day you're going to order it and you're going to say it my way, and I shall laugh.
Not gonna happen. Oh shit! That was good.
Maybe get yourself a little bit of no cheese.
No. Oh, gnocchis?
Is that what you?
Right, that's what I said. No cheese.
No cheese.
Adam, do you have anything else?
I can, if you want to keep going with the Batman and the McFarlane.
We could, because right after I'm going to show the thing I got that really super deal on. Something that was 71 cents.
Yeah. So I've got McGinnis.
Oh, nice, with the blue.
Yeah. And I really liked it with the blue. So I was like, what? That's just sick. So I went.
Yeah, it's nice.
Went and got that one with the blue.
Nice. Is the inside of his cape blue as well?
Yes, it is. Sweet. Which, like I said, I'm going to try to do more of a detailed with the actual other camera. But yeah, there's a blue in the black all in there.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I like that. I saw that once in stores, but yeah, at the time, it was other stuff I was getting. I have one.
Wanted one,
Oh, sweet.
You saw it in stores. You know what I mean? When you actually see it, you're like, I want that.
Yeah, it stands out. I know. I had gotten the red one, and then I didn't know about the blue one. I'm like, do I need it? And then I got something else that I was really looking for.
Well, I remember when we were talking about that 66 Batman, and I mentioned the other one, and I was actually kind of tempted because they did the Hugo Strange, almost like in that 66 Batman look.
Oh yeah.
I was tempted. But I was like, I don't care enough about Hugo Strange. But it was a nice looking figure.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
So this one they say is from Batman R.I.P. But they had this in Arkham as one of the characters you could unlock and play.
Yeah. Oh, what was it called again?
What? And I always wanted this one, so I got it.
Adam, what does? Oh, there it is. Batman of
Zernrar. Yeah, that's the one where he. It's like the alter ego of Batman, as if like there was no Bruce Wayne.
Oh, it says it's from what? R.I.P.
Yeah.
I picked up a couple of issues of that storyline. I didn't look through them yet.
Well, yeah,
cool.
Like I said, the artwork's
Vinnie,
really nice.
kind of leading in what you're saying about this figure.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one of the animateds that did that? So they had him talking to himself basically in his own
Something
head?
like that, yeah. Because I know one of the more recent storylines, what they had done with him is Bruce was he was injured badly and like in almost like a coma state, and like his alter ego like is like deep within his mind, like this thing of it's just the Batman entity by itself, and how extra over the top like detective mode badass shit, like he'll do bad things as well, like it doesn't matter, just to kind of make sure that crime and evil doesn't keep going. It was something along those lines.
So, like,
Adam,
Punisher?
you know,
sort of.
Adam,
he didn't kill. He didn't kill though.
Did that Batman come with any accessories? The Rest in Peace one?
I don't know. I didn't look. To be honest with you, I didn't care. I just remember having to do stuff in the game to get that damn character, and I did it because I unlocked it. And then when I saw the figure, I go, "Oh, that's just like what was in Arkham City." I'm like, "Oh, I got to get me that." So, because I mean, I know it's not the exact same, but man, it's just so close.
That's what I liked about those games, that they gave you all those different costumes. Like, I mean, literally, when I got the '89, Batman suit, I wanted to replay the whole game as Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I did that with the '66 suit, and then you're running around just as Adam West. And then you can do the '70s Batman with just the blue.
And
then the hat. The best part about the hat is when the dogs chewed through it. Not only was it blue, but then it was red.
Nice.
I know. So it didn't. I thought that was the design of the hat.
No, that's from the dogs chewing it.
That's brilliant. I love that.
Little shit.
And Trina, I know exactly.
It's old. It's an older.
Well, I know exactly what Trina's talking about. So I had a Sons of Anarchy hat that was like that. That was like purposely like torn looking, and had different colors underneath.
Yeah,
that's what I thought it was too. Okay,
no, it's custom by my wiener dog.
Well, they did a great job.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
It's always one of them that, like, oh yeah, that's why everything's hidden and on the doors and not anywhere that they can get a hold of them. Because we've learned they will, if they can get a hold of it, they're going to chew on it.
Mm-hmm.
They're bad. But yeah, I mean, we've got a Hulk over here, always just ready to Hulk out, man, and have some fun. But no, that Superman looked really badass, and I think that's going to look really nice next to the Adam West. If you keep it in package, which is what I'll do if I get a hold of one of them.
Yeah, because I have a short where I have them together like that. I'm keeping the package on them, and that stand that I used was a different one, so like I didn't want to rip open that inside part. So if I want to put them back in the package and to make them look good on the wall, I can still do that. That's one that I'm keeping the box for sure on them.
Adam showed off that Hulk, and it always reminds me of that one that I've had since like '78.
Mm-hmm.
So they did a much larger, hard plastic body Hulk. Came with like a soft good pants and a white, I think it was a white like overcoat or something that was all torn up. So I have that damn thing. The only thing is you're talking about like the pins. Like back then they used to do all the pins through the knees and everything. And that's what went bad on my Hulk. Like the pin through the freaking knee. It broke on the other end. And unless I could find some way to replace that pin, because I can't even find it anymore, I don't know how I'm going to put my Hulk back together.
I know it sucks ass, man. That's what I mean. Because like you have the injection molds, it's the better way of doing it. It's a solid joint. It's going to last a lot longer. Those pins, you'll have the flimsy, like the circle part of it. That's what usually snaps or detaches, over time with a lot of those pinned ones. But again, these companies, they're bizarre. I don't know how they make the choices that they do.
I don't care. It's about profit.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Like, if it's a better quality, you're gonna have more people buying it.
Yeah,
that's the fucking point, though, too. So, yeah.
We just wait till it's at Ollie's and get it at the best price.
Yeah, I hope that they open an Ollie's near me. I'm freaking like dying for one because it's like I know they get good deals on stuff. But yeah,
Ollie's
Shifty
the
gives.
best.
Yep, Shifty's right, man. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they did like a patch. I think it was 2 years ago. Where they gave you the Battinson, yeah, the Twilight guy. They put that one in there. But I think they did it when they re-released on Nintendo, when they did it for the Switch. I think that's when they first put it in there. But yeah, I think they gave it to people as well. But I love that they did like the Batmobiles like that as well. They gave you like the different paint jobs that you could do on it, and they had like the '66 paint job on that more modern looking Batmobile, and it looks so good. I really like the red trim that was all over it.
In the comic store today, I saw it was a big ass, like fucking huge Batmobile. It was the Batman and Robin one, you know, the really outlandish one with the fucking giant fin in the back.
Yeah, that's sure.
Nice.
But it had light up features on it. I thought that was awesome.
Was it the McFarlane or was it Hot Toys?
I'm not sure.
How big was the box?
It was a big ass box.
You know,
I can't figure. I can't.
Well,
remember.
you're talking about those larger ones. Probably the craziest one I seen was in Target. It was this giant, like Titan class Batman Transformer type toy. I know I showed it off a long time ago.
I remember
that thing was humongous. Like it was really neat though. All the shit that they had incorporated into the damn figure and everything.
It transformed into Batman, or it transformed into a vehicle.
I forget what he transformed into, but yeah, he was like a Batman and Batman robot, and then he transformed into something like I don't remember if it was a Batcave or what exactly. Well, I can't remember offhand. It was humongous. That's all I remember.
Yeah. So all right, for those people, again, I know Chaos, you hate Disney so much and you hate Star Wars. So look away during the segment. So this is
a Star Wars heavy show, it seems.
Yeah. Well, here is and again,
this is a trigger warning for everybody who doesn't want to see this stuff.
No, if it's stuff that I appreciate from the time I was interested in Star Wars, it's fine. I don't want to talk about the Mandalorian.
All right. So with saying that, this character is in the old. He's old. The character is newer, but he's from the old school era. Basically, like they put the whole character story. The one from Jedi Fallen Order, Cal Kestis. Again, played the first game, loved it. Started the second one. I had a lot of fun with it so far, but again, it's hard to make time to play it. So I'm in GameStop, and I see that they have a statue of this guy, and he is on sale. It's 90% off. So yeah, let me show this thing.
Sounds like Star Wars.
This thing is absolutely beautiful, spectacular. So they already slashed the price twice. It was down to 50-something bucks. And it went, is this an additional 90% off? And it goes, oh, let me check. He scans it. He reads it up. It came up to around 6 and change. I said, are you kidding me? I said, wait a minute. I think I have a coupon this month. He goes, you do? I said, so what do I owe you? He goes, 71 cents. So this thing was originally going for 75 to 80 bucks and exclusive to GameStop. And yeah, this was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, Frankie spotted it out. He saw that too. When I first walked in, I saw the 90% off on the clearance. I was going to circle back around. There were 2 different pieces, and he was looking at the female one. The female one looked pretty cool, but I didn't know who the character was. And yeah, when we went to the register, the other coworker who was there ran back and grabbed the female one and took her to the back. So in case we did want to get it or someone else wanted it. Yeah, so isn't that nice of them? Scumbags. But yeah, but this again for 71 cents, you can't go wrong.
You got it at cost.
Yeah, pretty much. This is incredible. Like, yeah, I was really blown away by it. And like I said, I like the character. Played through the first game, started the second one. Yeah, so if you are looking for this guy, you could probably get him for around $6 at your local GameStop. I know a couple days ago they had a few of them. But yeah, this was the last one that was in store at the one I was at. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, I'm happy I got it. This is beautiful. It's Diamond Select with Gentle Giant. They're the ones who fabricated it and everything.
Yeah, it's a good looking figure.
Yeah, the likeness is pretty spot on too. They gave more of the clean cut look, and in the game he's got more like a 5 o'clock shadow and whatnot. But BD1, his little bot that's with them, like that thing's cool in the game. He's a fun little like accessory thing. He helps you out too, like if you're injured and shit. But yeah, awesome, really really awesome. So their sale ends Wednesday, so it may not be as cheap. Okay, so yeah, people run out there, get them now. Because I saw the email today, but I picked them up yesterday, I think it was. So yeah, keep an eye out for it. And yeah, whatever they have on clearance is 90% off. So it's not just like this specific statue, but yeah, super happy, man. Like I said, I don't normally find deals that good.
Winning.
Yeah, this was definitely a win. The lotto cost more.
Yeah, and you end up with nothing.
Yeah, in most cases, right?
Well, I just meant like in this case, because the figure you get a ticket, but that's it. You get a ticket with numbers on it, but this at least,
Yep.
Yeah.
With that $5 coupon I had, like I literally walk in there with 3 quarters and come back with this figure plus change.
In this
you turn around and flip the figure for how much? 75.
You could if you. Well, I don't think he'll be going for that much.
Well, whatever it was going on eBay, obviously.
Yeah, I never even looked it up. Yeah, Frankie said he saw it. Yeah, that second one, the second GameStop we went to, it was 70% off. But I saw the email today. It says 90% off. So I think they all have to. Either they got to change the sign or something. He might have still been 90, and they had the wrong sign out.
Well, I'm just laughing because you have targets but never find anything. Tommy always has them. So like your luck, you'll get like 3 ollies and none of them will have shit because they all go to Tommy.
Right. Although I have been pretty lucky at GameStops though.
Yeah,
you have some pretty cool stuff at the GameStop stores.
I haven't been to one in forever.
Yeah, there's a few.
Me neither.
I drove for the first time today.
I don't even know if the one that used to be. I don't even know if the one. Like it's like a neighborhood away. I don't even know if it's open anymore.
Shit. Oh yeah, you can check on their website.
Yeah. They'll have all the locations.
Yeah. You put the zip code in.
Yeah, but I really don't even have any need to go to GameStop. I don't have any consoles.
Well, again, they do. They have figures. They have statues.
Yeah, but I got figures in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? There's figures in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, like, if there's a good sale, though, I mean, it doesn't hurt to look.
Yeah, I got
Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing with GameStop now, and I know Vinnie was talking about it a while ago, and they had actually talked about they had to kind of change their selling practices because of how much money GameStop is losing, and they've moved a lot more into the collectible end of things. Like when you go through the whole center of most of these GameStops, the whole center floor area is almost 100% figures now. There's almost no games in the center anymore.
Yeah.
The games are relegated to the outside
maybe
walls.
I should check it out next time I'm around there.
And another big thing too, Target
sales.
I know Target and I believe Walmart as well. They cut the McFarlane inventory by half, so they're ordering half of what they used to.
My Targets barely even stock any of them at all anymore, other than the few that you might see over where they have the neck aisles usually, like on the opposite end, like towards electronics and stuff. That's usually the only place I'll see a few McFarlanes, like the main aisles anymore, where they used to be right next to like Transformers and G.I. Joe and everything. Nothing.
Yep. I usually see like 1 or 2 figures, and it's usually a really shitty figure that they can't move as you're sitting there. So, yeah, it's a shame.
So you say that cable figure, it's going to be difficult to find?
At retail, impossible. If you get them like on eBay or something, you're going to be paying.
Do you think I should plunk down the 40 for it?
Have you checked like eBay and other places, like some of the prices?
See, I don't want to bother with eBay when I could just walk 2 blocks away. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you. Maybe Big Bad Toy Store.
I'm just like trying to gauge some advice whether I should actually spend $40 on say in like a month or 2, it's up to $100.
That I couldn't tell you all the way. All right, I just checked Big Bad Toy Store. He's sold out. It says estimated to arrive January 2025. He was going for $26. That's brand new on their website. But again,
so the price is only going to keep going up and up on this thing.
The pre-order sold out for him. Now I know Big Bad Toy Store. They usually because of how big the store is and how many orders they get, they'll sell out of their shit right away for that reason. But like we'll probably see them like again, depending on the store, you'd probably see them in there way before you'll see them like on Big Bad Toy Store, because usually it'll be like the third or fourth shipment, that they get of the third or fourth release, basically.
And you know what? And Big Bad Toy Store is one of the ones I would seldom use because, at first it was like Entertainment Earth was doing a good job, and then Entertainment Earth went downhill, and they went downhill quick, and they're just garbage site to order from anymore. But I do notice that a lot of times Big Bad Toy Store, they won't they won't nosebleed you for some of the stuff. And even like some of the older things that have been sitting around for, they'll offer discounts. Like I was talking before, like the Ultra Magnus figure, like that thing is cheaper than the Commander Class Optimus Prime, and they're the same damn size. Actually, Magnus is bigger than Prime, but like huge discounts usually at Big Bad Toy Store. I mean, they're doing a hell of a job filling the niche that a lot of these other companies are refusing to do, and that's why they're all going under.
Yep. All right, I'll tell you right now. I just took a quick look on eBay. That's the typical price he's going for, is about $45.
The cable figure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's just going to be like the set price for it now. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, unless you get lucky and find them like in a Walmart or a Target.
See, I don't want to spend $40 on a figure.
I know, dude. I know. It's a kick
but
in the
it's such an
balls.
awesome looking figure.
I know. He looks really good. Yeah. All right. Hold on a sec. That's another thing too. If you check GameStop is one of the few places I've seen Marvel Legends. Everywhere else, they are completely picked clean. Like there's nothing left there except for maybe a shitty Iron Man figure or a really bad Spider-Man just sitting there from like, what is the anniversary of Avengers or whatever bullshit.
Shifty. Initially I had no problems with Entertainment Earth. The last one that I had, and this was years ago now. So I ordered the last Stunticon that I needed for my set, which was Breakdown. I had it pre-ordered. Like a year in advance. When it came time to fulfill pre-orders, we're out of stock. I seen it on the shelves. I was going to buy it, and I was like, I already got my pre-order. It should be coming. Never came. The stores cleared out. I couldn't find it in the store shelves anymore. 6 months later, they're talking about, we've been delayed. Another 2 or 3 months. It's been delayed again. They wound up delaying it more than a year and a half before I finally just blocked their freaking emails. I was like, I'm done with them. I'm just sick of it. Like they kept playing games with me for almost 2 years over that damn figure, and that's like I'm just not dealing. The other time is I had a pre-order and they sent it out something like 3 months after they were already in stores.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, are you kidding me? 3 months? I just stopped dealing with them altogether.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the few times I've ordered from Big Bad Toy Store, the shit came just as quick, if not quicker, than it did to the toy shelves out in the regular stores. And you're pre-ordering that shit. That means you're putting your money up front for an item that's not even there. You should be getting it before the toy shelves get it. That's all I'm saying.
With the pre-orders on, I don't think Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toy Store charges you until the figure ships.
With Big Bad Store, if it's a pre-order, you're correct. If it's in stock, I kind of prefer that. I don't like the pre-orders for that reason too, though, because sometimes that shit is just the weight is too much, and then you might find them elsewhere, and you might even find them for cheaper in other places. Because there's a few, like I've literally I canceled a lot of orders from Big Bad Toy Store, but if it is new in stock, it's worth jumping on. I will say that because they ship out pretty quickly.
Yeah, even then, if they make a promise that they're going to deliver and you've already signed your pre-order, and especially if you signed an order, they should 100% freaking back that, and they just don't. And that's that's a big note for me. I go ahead.
I was gonna say it sucks, but I mean, like with my targets and stuff, I don't get the kind of inventory that your targets do. So, pre-ordering and stuff is my only option.
Yeah.
Well, I told you about the fourth target that I found. It's a little bit further out. That place has even more stock than my closer ones do.
You are lucky.
Like I was just blown away. I was like, holy shit. Like that's where I found that Turtle 2-pack, the original TMNT sketches of the two turtles that Eastman and Laird did.
Oh yeah.
Original two. That's where I found that, is at this fourth Target. I mean, they had everything there. I was like, wow. I was like, I wish I was loaded with money. I would have cleared their store out. They had so much shit. It was freaking great. But I did see something that came up. It popped up in a feed maybe, I don't know, 40 minutes ago or so. Rodimus Primal ran across it from TFW. Hasbro has just officially shut down their Asia plant or whatever they have over there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so all their HasLab crowdfunded products, they've completely stopped their Pulse operations in Asia.
Holy shit. Wow. Are they closing up, or are they going to go to India now?
I am not 100% sure. I hear that's where a lot of toy manufacturers are going now because they're getting better deals dealing with India.
Yeah. Holy shit. So what I'm saying, the price of everything's going up too high. A lot of us, again, most things I'm looking for good deals. Otherwise, I'll hit the brakes on shit, because again, they've been bleeding the fans too much lately. Especially that has Pulse shit. Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they can just eat it with that shit. We were talking about the exorbitant prices that Hasbro charges for some of that shit.
Yeah.
You look at what they were charging for that Unicron figure. What was that, like almost $2,000 or something? It was something ridiculous.
Yeah, retarded.
And yet there was that third party company that did that Metroplex that we were showing around. That thing is 4 feet tall, fully transforms into a city mode. And granted, it's still high priced at, $1,300. But this thing is bigger, and it looks like it's better engineered than the Unicron one was. Because I seen somebody do a full review on the Unicron, and they were not pleased with that damn thing at all.
Wow. I know. Things that size, I don't know. It's so fucking weird.
Manliness.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But wait a minute, I thought all of them are coming over here, right, Elon?
Yeah, we're gonna have them make all our stuff, and they're all coming over here, so it's all gonna be made in America again.
Oh shit!
And greetings to you, Steve, for popping in. And what's going on, Ancient One?
What's up, Ancient?
Hey, Steve.
Hello.
Hey, Ancient One. Yeah, so it's all 5D chess.
Holy shit. Priceless.
Yeah, and Vagine.
Yep. They're going to take the Vagine of all of our sisters and wives.
Dude.
They want to curry favor.
Oh, shit. Oh, we're terrible.
Not at all.
Trina, you have a request in the chat.
Are you not entertained?
We need the golden Trina. Oh yeah, definitely. I've already picked mine out. It'll be a total shocker.
Will it?
Yep.
There won't be any splashback from this one.
The puns are never ending.
Guys, I think everybody on this panel is getting hosed except one person.
That's without Vaseline.
Oh shit.
But
Okay.
is that it, Vin?
Yeah. Hey, I had a lot of stuff today. I was making up for a lot here.
I know. I wish I could have done.
Vinnie
stuff,
carried us.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Unfortunately, the sons of bitches making all that noise. There was no way for me to film anything. I wanted to try to at least film one damn thing. I mean, that's why I just had the pictures that I brought, a few things that I was able to pick up. But
I'll tell you right now, if I don't win tonight, I'm gonna burn down California. Oh wait,
you're a little bit late,
Vinnie. That was too much.
I guess you didn't win tonight.
Oh no.
Well, you go south and they're underwater. You go west, it's on fire again for like the 10th year in a row. Stupid is as stupid does. But hey, maybe you'll win one. Why not?
When are we gonna get those fire tornadoes that they had in Australia?
Next time when we get a tornado with the fire tornado.
The fire nados, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
I got your fire nados ready.
Eventually, Steve. Eventually.
All the koalas were dying. That was actually really sad.
Yep. And I mean, we used to have the silly movie called The Killer Tomatoes, but if you look at what they've done with tomatoes, I don't know. That movie's not so silly in 2025. They're coming to get you alive. Ha-ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, the freaking temperature has been crazy. But hey, let's go ahead and let's give them the Golden Trina Award. Trina, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Golden Trina Award for the best review of the night.
All right, so you guys already know, Vinnie, this is going to you there he is. Yeah, Vinnie, this is going to you for your Christopher Reeve Superman.
Oh, see, fantastic. Finally.
Yeah, and plus you did carry the show tonight, to be honest.
All I had to do was drive 2 hours to go take out Tommy's internet and make sure everyone was going to be working on the roof so he couldn't sleep. And I did it. I won. I finally won. I wiped the floor with you. No, I'm kidding. I'm happy that you enjoyed that one. I hope you could find it. Hopefully Todd, he used half a brain and actually manufactured more of them because I know he shorts a lot of shit. So take a look, see if you could find them. Again, Walmart is where I found mine. Kind of on a fluke. To be honest, they don't really carry that much stuff. Like I said, I had spotted. Yeah, I spotted it over. It was near the video game section. It's not in the aisle with the toys. It's more on that side where they used to have the DVDs and stuff. But yeah, so if you can find them, happy hunting, everyone. And thank you, Trina. Thank you, everyone, for watching, actually. And tune in tomorrow. We should be doing the Friday Underground stream. And then Sunday, we are going to be doing the Arcane Season 2. So, and I believe Adam's going to be helping out with that too, with Aaron, Some for People, if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, we'll get into that.
Whenever Vinnie figures out what time he's going, we'll go 3-4 hours beforehand. That way, plenty of time. Might do a little extra because the last couple of episodes of season 1 run with into season 2, as I know and you know.
Yep. Yeah, it should be about 8 o'clock. I think I'll stay around 8 with that because we cover 3 episodes per Sunday stream. So there's only 9 episodes. So there you go. And thank you, everyone.
Awesome. I guess we run around the panel as always and let everybody let them know exactly why they're having fun here and what they got going on. So,
Hey, Prime, what do you think Megatron's gonna do to Starscream?
Nothing gentle, I would say.
Awesome. I love that one. Yeah, it was great hanging out with you guys. It's great to be back. Awesome seeing all you guys in the chat. I think most of you know on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on my channel, Vinnie and I are doing the Hannibal TV series reviews. Those have been fun.
So good.
And then I'm here on Thursdays, and then of course on Tuesdays at around like 8:35 ish on ETUB's channel. We do the horror movie review streams, and I'm not going to forget this time, Sundays on Vinnie's channel. We're doing Arcane. We're getting into season 2. Yep. So that'll be fun. Other than that, it's been a blast hanging out with you, and I hope you all have a good night and a great weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah, thank you everybody for tonight as well.
All right, let's kick it over to our next victim.
And that all day long, I put up a dog's ass. Just bang, bang, bang up his ass. That's my pleasure.
Yeah, that's. I'm going to throw myself towards the bottom of this list. Actually, the beginning of the list, because screw Vinnie and his award, he can go last. Guys, thank you for joining us. You could have spent your time anywhere. You chose to spend it here with us. It really is appreciated every single time you jump in the chat and you let us know what's on your mind, what you got going on, especially with some of the collectibles. You guys, Shifty's always talking about some of the collectibles he just picked up or some of the stuff that he's ordering, and of course, all you guys, like everybody from Papa or Cotton Ministries, popping in and talking about some of the older toys they like. Frankie, everybody that stopped in tonight, all of you, even it appears from George Lucas. It's always good to see Lucas pop back up into our chats every once in a while. As soon as Star Wars comes up, you know George is going to be there. But guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm still kind of on the fence of what I'm doing. I'm still, I don't know how I keep banging my damn broken toe, but I just keep making this thing swell up every time it's just about healed. I have had the worst luck already in the beginning of this year, but it does look like things are about to turn a corner. I'm really hoping so. Let's hope that the people that are handling my case get everything taken care of, and I'm looking at a little bit greener pastures, especially for me and the pigs. But guys, thank you so much. It really is a pleasure to be able to do this kind of stuff. And it really does suck when I have to sit out and I have to let Vinnie carry the whole show on his back, burdened by the weight of it, like a big giant roll of Bologna. But thank you all for being here. So let's go ahead. Let's kick it over to our next person.
Hey, I'm stuck. I can't transform. Ow! Thanks. I think.
Yeah, thanks for having me on again. It's always fun. I had to cancel last week because of I canceled my stream last week because things happened. But this week we're gonna watch Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Definitely doing it.
Awesome.
Eventually, when I get the fucking feeling back in my hands, I'm gonna play video games again. I'm doing streams with that. That's about it. Thanks again, guys.
Cool, man. Yeah, dude, always a pleasure having you. And like I said, don't worry about last week. Yeah, again, we got Saturday coming up. So that's a good one.
I know. I've lived long enough to know shit happens, and usually shit's on me. So.
Hey man, if shit wasn't happening, what would be happening for us at this point? We gotta.
Right? It'd just be really boring, right?
Let's kick it on over.
Who car is that coming up? Creep. Drive by.
That's right. Drive by. Because why so serious? Yes. Why so serious? Why?
Nice.
Why? Yes. And then of course we have the Christopher Reeves actual foundation ring that they did.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Way back. So yeah, that's all the way. But yeah, I had fun, and we've got I mean, you can see them, man. They're everywhere. There's a lot. There's a lot there. There's a lot of new stuff there to review and have fun, and there's more coming. So yeah, every week I get to see what packages we're gonna get, since it takes a week to get them from Indianapolis, even though I live 3 hours away. So yeah, but no, thanks. This was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I had a couple extra to throw in there, since Tommy, if we have to, we can cut it off. We can take care of that toe. But no, if you have to, I'm thinking like the little doggy casts and stuff. We're gonna put it on your toe, and then have a little wheelchair on it, so that way.
I told them Nerf. You gotta get them the material from the Nerf balls and the Nerf guns and everything. Put them on all the furniture.
Nerf the whole
bubbles.
house.
Put his.
I told you earlier. I got to get some pool noodles.
Yeah, there you go.
Just bubble wrap it.
Yeah, you can get tons of them at the dollar store.
You know what the problem is.
I
though?
even have bacon spam.
I think it's because he has all those figures everywhere, and he's tripping over them. That's what happened, right?
Yeah.
No, I know what it is.
Tell us, Tommy.
It's the pigs. They're getting back at you for you not giving them treats.
They're sabotaging them.
Just saying. But no, man, always fun here, showing off the good things that we have and the fun things that we are buying and collecting and sharing. So now, man, just thank you for doing this, gentlemen and lady. And ladies in the chat that we do have from time to time, if it is a Trina or a Tina, and a Tina being called a Trina.
Yeah,
it happens. Appreciate it, Adam.
Are you not? Hey,
and it's all about having fun, though, too.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Always.
It's one of the things we're trying to do. We're trying to create something, even if it is talking about plastic toys and everything like that. We're doing something completely different. We're creating our own freaking path where we don't have to follow what everybody else is doing and just rape and whine and piss and
I'm not going to be miserable. Yep. I'm happy. See, I've been having a great day and
exactly.
a great time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else than right here with everybody, just hanging out, having fun, showing off what we've all got, things we love, the stories,
Yeah, things we enjoy, things that inspire us, fun stuff, that's
with good people.
That's it. Because, like I said, here's the difference. Like everyone who we're sitting on panel here, we're all actual friends. Those bigger streamers, they all hate one another, and that's why they do all this shit. They play all these weird games. All the ones you see crying and whining like a bunch of bitches.
Why would you voluntarily continue to be around someone that you don't fucking like? That's
exactly.
Who knows?
The more deranged ones are the ones that there's no association with them whatsoever, and they still can't help but keep your name in their mouths, and spreading horse shit.
They keep it in their mouths like a hose shot from Superman.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's kick it on over one last time.
And all day long, I put up a dog's ass, just bang, bang, bang up his ass. That's my pleasure.
Because I like to see me up on here instead of Vinnie. So I kick it back over to myself again. Blogna to you, Vinnie.
It's hilarious.
It's
real quick.
It's an assault.
It's pandemonium.
It is.
It's pandemonium.
Right when I said we were all friends on the panel, this guy
we're all having a good time, and the pig ruined it again. There's the reason I kicked it over. I never missed a chance for a fake super chat, and thank you, Ancient One. Fake super chat, a colossal size bag of premium guinea pig treats for Tommy the guinea pig, his wife, and the guinea pig pup, so they can weep out of complete happiness. Thank you, Ancient One. I always appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody that's been hanging out in the chat as always. And if you want to drop somebody's link in there for a raid, you can make it a Vinnieart raid since he pretty much carried the show. Tell him it's a Vinnieart raid. Whoever's channel you want to drop. So, of course, without further ado, without taking any more of his limelight, which I don't mind doing whatsoever, I present to you, Vinnie.
It's me, Mario Kartitis. Oh, no. Yeah, Mario's the only hairy midget that I actually think is a good person, and he's a fictional character. Yeah, tree humpers who can't stop themselves from being total assholes and spreading lies like crazy could go fuck themselves. Everyone else is fantastic. Love everyone here. Yeah, again, we work hard here. We do what we could. We help people wherever we could, literally in so many different ways. So yeah, like again, I don't appreciate the horseshit that I saw earlier in the week. I wasn't gonna say anything, but it really started bothering me again because someone showed us, and it's like really disgusting. There's people I haven't talked to like probably in 2 years now. Blocked them because of their manic behavior and their fucking stupidity, and how all they wanted to do was ride coattails. And yeah, I'm tired of that shit. Yeah, I've done streams where I basically save people's lives, and someone was saying that I was pushing them to the edge or something, or whatever horse shit. That is complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. Tommy's never done that. I've never done that. These are people who are crying for attention. These are people who want to, I don't know what the fuck they want at this point. Literally, we talk about toys here. We talk about movies, comic books. I promote my awesome projects. We try to help out everyone that we could. And all these other kind of weirdos don't give a shit about them. Anyone with a GG in their name, anyone with a CG in their name, I don't give a shit. We're not part of any cults. We're not part of any weird demented groups. We're people who just want to have a good time here. And that's where I'm leaving that. So if anyone sees it or hears it, yeah, just rest assured, if it's coming out of someone else's mouth, they're full of shit through and through. But yeah. I want to showcase some stuff we do have here. Speaking of awesome projects, if you are looking for some fantastic comic books, these books ship immediately. You know, it's not like well, not me, but other people. They've run campaigns. They've taken and stolen people's money. They've committed fraud and not delivered projects, and keep giving you empty promises every time they stream.
Well, what is that song? What's that song that pops into mind as soon as that? Go on, take the money and run.
I'm sick of that shit. And that stuff hurt crowdfunders, and it hurt independent creators like myself and others who actually get the work done at the highest caliber, at the highest quality. So yeah, if you want some amazing stuff, we have it here. So jump on these projects. Like I said, they ship out immediately. I am working very hard on City Venus 2. I'll probably do more updates soon. Like I said, trying to make some time. I got to get all the line work and all the inks done first before I really start pushing harder on the project. But once those are all done, I'll probably paint up the cover and then do like the sign up phase for it. And then everyone could start, you know, talking about how excited they are, because I'm telling you, the work that I'm putting into City Venus 2, it's jaw-dropping stuff, highly detailed. Yeah, well, you guys are going to love it. Lots of crazy stuff happening too. Big action sequences, more backstory on the characters, more world building as well. Yeah, it's a much bigger and better book for sure. So jump on all that. Right now, if you do want Shadow of the Kraken, again, this is 52 pages, an awesome pirate story. You know, you're going to get it. You're going to get it as long as you order it. Yeah, it goes in the mail right away. Through the Woods.
And somebody who's read just about every single book that Vinnie has put out, minus that very first original art book, but you can't really read that. You're just looking at pictures. But all the ones that he's done with stories, including with stuff that he's done with Frankie, including Through the Woods and the House on Haunted Hill. Is that right? Or no, the House on... Wait a minute.
The Ghostly Manor on Haunted.
Ghostly Manor. Yeah, okay. Including that, excellent books. You're going to get exactly what Vinnie says he's going to give to you. If there's any problems with it, he's going to correct it every single time. He takes care of people. This is one of the things that Vinnie will make sure that he does, where there's a lot of other people that were going to feed you these empty lies, empty promises. You'll give them your money and then they will never fulfill, or they'll fulfill it and it'll be damaged, and then they never want to course correct the problem. Vinnie will do that every single time. And, you know, it's not like this guy is taking you through the ringer. He's putting a lot of money out, because in case you don't know, it takes quite a bit of money to actually do an independent comic book, because you don't have the finances of a big corporation behind you where you're getting all the shit printed on the cheap. It's not happening for independent creators. So, I mean, if you're wondering why sometimes these independent projects are a little bit more than your standard fare at a comic book shop, that's why it's a lot more out of cost pocket for them to actually create this shit. And that doesn't really even compensate them for all the time and work that they're actually putting into these books. Most of what they're recouping is through the printing process and everything like that. So, but yeah, this guy definitely delivers. I mean, you could hear Vinnie talk about how he's delivering to you, but I'm telling you firsthand, I've bought multiple copies of these books and I've given them out to people that just could not get his books or didn't have the money to get their books. And every single person that I've sent copies of these books to, they've all been super impressed with them. So if you still haven't, you're still on the fence, go ahead and pick up a copy. I know at some point, I still do think I have a couple of copies of some of Vinnie's books in the back. Eventually, when I get back to normal streaming again and I start doing some of my regular streams, I'm probably going to do one more giveaway, and I'm going to do a giveaway for one of Vinnie's books. Also, I still haven't forgotten, there's a certain special artwork that was in Vinnie's art book that he did for me, that he included in the art book, of course, you know, because I was like, hey, man, this is your work. You put it in your damn art book. Let everybody see the pigs. Really, that was my ultimate goal. I wanted everybody to see the pigs. But Vinnie was like, hell yeah, it's my art book. I'll fill it up. No, I just wanted the pigs in there. But no, he did a special piece for me. Eventually, it will be going on shirts, and that will be made available to all the mods that are always helping out on the channel and everything. And a few select other people that have always been really good friends at the Guinea Pig Collective. You're going to be receiving a special shirt that is only going to be made available to you when I send it. It's not going to be up on a shirt store or anything like that. It's going to be a special shirt just for special people. Special people that hopefully don't get hosed in the face by Superman, but we're talking about good people nonetheless. Sorry, Vinnie, I didn't mean to.
No, dude. Thank you, man. No, you said a lot of amazing stuff there, and yeah, you heard the man. Again, this is how we roll over here. You know, you want good stuff, you want genuine stuff, you want incredible artwork, incredible stories. This is where you're going to find it. You know, not these people who just keep blowing smoke up everyone's ass. And you know, they've run so many campaigns and they barely delivered shit. You know, and it's usually just reprints and garbage like that. No, we have top tier, high class, awesome stuff. We got books for everyone. Look, we got a family book here. You know, everything is just it's right on the money. What you need, what you want. Violence and you know, more adult type themes are about the same as what you'd get out of a Spawn book. You know, I don't go too extreme in any direction, although there's going to be more gore type stuff in City of Venus too, but more along like the horror elements, the horror line. I'm not going like all the way Terrifier levels, but you know, you're going to see some disturbing stuff, something closer to, I guess, Resident Evil type things, because there are creatures and stuff that are going to be in City of Venus too. But it's not everything that you think. It's not all zombies. It's not stuff like that. These are failed experiments. So in that world, you're going to see a whole bunch more really cool stuff. And yeah, and other really big surprises too. So yeah, get ready, strap in. You're going to love it because yeah, just like Superman, we're going to hold you all down. No. Buy these books. You're gonna be very grateful you did. And again, we still have original artwork that is available. So if you're looking for some of this stuff, yeah, just click on the tiers up there. Yeah, every piece of artwork comes with a book. You know, so take a look on all of that on the tiers. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Again, we should see you tomorrow on the Friday Underground stream. Until then, everyone, please be awesome. I was going to show something else, but I'll probably wait until tomorrow to show that one. Something funny, really funny, but YouTube's not going to like it, so I can't do it here. Everyone, have an awesome night. Yeah, Ancient One, Chaos Hoy, Manliness Motivation, Frankie Knows, Keely Chow, just a whole slew of awesome people. Shifty Gizm. Let me scroll up a little bit more here. Steeg, thank you so much for being here as well, my friend. Yeah, we were hanging out too the other day. Soul Assassin, thank you for being here. Let's go up. Yeah, we had a lot going on tonight. Daytona Falls, I think Beams of Destruction, Bone, Papa Cotton, tons of great people. But you all know who you are. You don't need me to say your name 1,000 times over. But we do appreciate each and every one of you every week, every time we stream. And like I said, stay tuned to the channel. There's a lot more coming. And yeah, more fun, more laughs, and covering more cool stuff. CJH, man, thank you again for being here. He was in earlier, and Iceman Modeler. Have an awesome one, people. We'll see you soon.
You better run, Mojito.
You what? I thought you said don't move.
That was before. Now, you run. Adios, amigo.